Ladies and gentlemen, now the moment you've all been waiting for.
You are now listening to the sounds of...
You know, sit down.
Take a time for the lecture.
I said sit down.
Money will come and go. We know that.
You think I want this? It just happened.
The most important thing in life will always be the people in this world.
But I didn't run out on my
I don't
family.
know what you're going to say. You're going to say, hey, tell me, I'll never do what he did. God bless him. But we are a family. And even in this fucked up day and age, that means something.
We're gonna have all the bubbly, and we're gonna enjoy ourselves. And then you people.
Absolutely familiar.
And we have returned, and it is for the 200th time and a very, very special 200th episode of Milkcrates and Motha Fuckin Microphones. I am B-Sick Wonder Eye, Mr. Brandon F. Bonfry. With me, as always, it's your boy, his boy, their boy, everybody's boy, Soldier's boy, plus the Suicide Boys, Hype Boys, Beach Boys, and the Beastie Boys.
It's your goddamn boy, the infamous nonsense. It feels good. It's 200. 2 double fucking 0, and if you're not fucking here for it, you're missing a big milestone tonight. I just want to let everybody know thank you, and I appreciate the time that you've given and we've given to you guys. So we got a hell of a show for you, and we got some good guests in the studio, like we fucking said. So let's keep it moving to our boy on the fucking right.
200 is very special, so we brought in some guests. I think you've already seen one of those guests on this podcast before. I have another secret one hidden in the corner. I haven't showed you him yet. But before we get to any of them, let's talk to the man on our left. He's been in that seat from now to infinity. He used to be JS3. He used to be Triple Sig. Now he is
Uncle fucking Sigo.
Yo, yo, yo. What is good? What is good? Hey, happy Friday.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
feeling good.
Yes,
It's
sir.
episode 200, baby. 2 double
0.
Hey, shout out to the Milk people. Shout out to our special guests who are in studio. I'm excited for tonight.
Shout out to everyone that's rode with us for 200. I know there's been a few people that have been there the entire ride, so we want to say thank you to them.
Oh yeah.
Let's introduce our guest now. The man that's sitting here next to the your boy, his boy. He's been on this podcast before. We got to talk to him, but it was on Zoom, so it's special to have him in studio, all the way from the Bay Area. Give it up for one of the hottest up-and-comers, Mr. Vocab Slick.
Peace, peace, peace. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. Peace.
Hell yeah, we're pumped to have you guys in studio. And when I say you guys, it's not just Vocab, because I got a guy over here. He is a legendary DJ from the Bay Area. I've been seeing this guy host shows, play shows, and pretty much back up some of the most legendary hip-hop artists in California and across the world. He's a world-renowned DJ, and we got him right here in our studios, Mr. DJ True Justice.
Hell yeah. You don't know, now you know.
What's up, y'all? I just gotta say, man, that was one hell of an intro.
Hey,
awesome.
I don't know if I
that just flowed.
Hey, you know, sometimes I do that, and then now I just can't beat it. That's probably as best we're gonna get. This podcast is all downhill from there.
Slow down, slow.
Don't get too excited.
Yeah.
Well,
your boy, his boy.
Yeah, that's his boy, their boy, everybody's boy.
Everybody's boy.
We've had 199 practices. So.
Yes,
exactly.
Yes.
We've done it a few times. I want to say once again, thank you to these guys for 200, man. Thank you. Thank you guys for making the trip all the way down to Little Lodi for us, and coming in the studio. We don't get many guests in studio, and most of the time they're pretty much local, and you guys are local. Bay Area is local to us, but to get you guys over here is very, very special. So thank you once again for being in studio, and we're going to have a fun time. Let's have a good night.
If you guys made over an hour drive to be here, it's such much respect.
2.5. 2.5.
I appreciate it.
It was very scenic from what I saw.
Hell
but
yeah.
I've taken that way before, and actually it was great because we actually locked down a upcoming photo shoot, and we were like, yeah, let's go right over there.
There you go.
And go down
there you go.
You're
scouting spots.
Yeah,
Always.
absolutely.
Brainstorm.
He's working while he's working.
Is that something, as an artist, Vocab, is that something that you're doing as you're driving around? You're like, oh, that'd be a good building to post up on? Or
Yeah, I mean, generally as an artist, brain's always working in a few different directions, so yeah.
Yeah, because like skaters, I know like a skateboarder or rollerblader or biker, they're rolling around, they're like, oh, that curb right there, or that thing right there.
Gotta come back for that.
Scouting out spots. Scouting the spots.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to break my leg on that one.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah, most of the time that's how it ends up. We are lucky enough to have Mr. DJ True Justice in the house, and this is the first time that we've had him on the podcast, and now we've got him fully fucking loaded. I mean, he has all the tools.
I've been up on y'all for a minute. I tried to get on. Something happened. I don't know, traveling or pandemic, something.
Something.
But,
hard-working man.
Happy to be here.
Happy to be here.
Everything works out for a reason. So you're here now.
And microphones. They see, and a lot of people, man, you got to. I don't know. You guys been around for 200 episodes, but does your audience really go back to Milkcrates though? Do they really?
That's
do
the
y'all
real
really
question.
know?
That's the real
Really
question.
though?
Are they
Y'all
milk
really
heads?
know?
Are they real milk
You want
heads?
to know what's really funny is when we put that in the title, it's kind of a double entendre because Milkcrates obviously is synonymous with hip hop and digging in the crates, and especially for a DJ, it's very special because that's where all the albums are stored in Milkcrates. For us, it was also a meaning because my grandfather used to work at a factory, and it was like they made like dairy products and stuff, so he always brought home milk crates. And we had them in my backyard. So back when we were in high school and I first met this guy across the table, we would be smoking in my backyard, sitting on milk crates,
Sitting on the side,
rapping to each other
word,
on milk
that's tight,
crates.
yeah.
So it had like a double meaning to us when we put it in there.
That's very tight.
Yeah.
So it's deep. Yeah,
it's
it goes
deep.
back.
But like I said in the intro, Mr. DJ True Justice over here is world renowned. Been around the world playing music and backing up some of the greatest hip hop artists in the world. What got you on that side of the table as opposed to getting on the mic and rapping or doing something else that is in the hip hop realm, such as graffiti, breakdancing, whatever?
Well, honestly, I actually started out as a dancer before I was a DJ.
Okay,
nice.
And it was the DJ from this is back when all the hip hop groups had a DJ, hype man, and dancers. You know, and you knew them all.
Oh yeah.
And so that was, you know, I'm in high school, so me and my homeboy Larry, we were like,
shout out Larry.
Yeah,
shout out to Larry.
Shout out Larry, aka Sleepy P.
Sleepy P.
That's hard.
I like that.
Man. But yeah, I danced for this rap group, and then long story short, I brought them to my high school because my high school, all my peers and my friends, we went out to Oakland. Auditioned in the street on Apgar Street in North Oakland, and was in the group. The group was called APG, Action Packed Gangsters.
Nice.
And so we were juiced. We went back to our high school and we like, hey, we're in this group. And they were like, you are lying. Why are you lying? Because these guys were on the radio at the time, local radio. But it was
still radio.
It was big back then.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, you don't believe me? So I convinced the principal of my high school to let them come and perform during assembly during lunch in the theater. And so we had done
That's dope.
shows before, but
This is like a dance
this
show?
was
It was a B-boy?
a straight rap show.
He was the
rap
dancer
show,
for the
okay.
rap
Yeah,
group.
I was the
got it,
dancer
got it.
for the rap
Okay,
group,
okay,
so
got it.
and nobody believed that we were actually in the group.
Got
So
it.
I brought them to my high school
Yeah.
and be like,
Hey,
yeah,
that's
proof.
tight.
and so we did a live show in the theater, like I said, during lunch assembly. It was cracking, and you know, the DJ did his solo, and it just the reaction he got from myself, the crowd, and everybody. I was like, yeah,
Sold.
that's what I want to do.
Yeah, sold.
Shout out to DJ J Cut for being my first in your face influence on. Yeah, I want to DJ.
What about it intrigued you right away?
How he controlled the crowd.
Yeah.
You
Heartbeat,
know,
the heartbeat.
Like
Yeah.
he did his solo. He had 2 copies of the DOC's. Nobody can do it better. No, nobody can do it better. What was the one? Funky enough. Funky enough.
Okay.
So yeah, so he did his routine 1, and then comes the 2.
Yeah.
Sick. There you go.
One, and then he got super duper busy, and I had jaws dropped.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All of that, and I was like, yeah, that's that feeling.
That's how he showed you. Yeah.
You know,
He got you pumped.
And I always like, you know, growing up hip hop, but like when I wanted to DJ, when I decided I wanted to DJ, I didn't know anything about being on the radio or throwing parties. I wanted to be, you know, Jam Master Jay. You know, I wanted to be the DJ behind the rapper. That's always been my focus. Eventually I went off and did all the radio, the parties, and all of that.
So right now, how many years deep are we in the game?
2024 will be my 31st professional year.
Hell yeah. That's
time,
fucking
my
awesome,
friend.
bro. I'm not-
Longevity,
That's
longevity.
long, bro. That's super long. That's decades.
It's crazy too because it's the evolution of hip hop and music in general. It's something that is almost a lost art when you talk about a DJ and MC performing together and being together, because nowadays a lot of people are rapping over their vocals, right?
Yeah.
They don't even put on a
Super
beat,
rare.
and so a DJ doesn't even have the opportunity to do his thing.
Well, people have DJs and
Yeah.
rapper over their vocals
Of course.
also.
Yes,
so
yeah,
you're
yeah.
just playing the song, but yeah, that's an unfortunate trend. I would say, but
9 times out of 10, that DJ don't have a microphone. He's not
Doesn't
back.
do
He's
It's not even turned on. Yeah.
Yeah, I know for me as a fan growing up and going to like hip hop shows and shit, it was having a really good DJ was synonymous with how good your performance was and how good the
absolutely.
show was.
Yeah, that's the quality of your shows.
DJ
like,
pumps a crowd.
Yeah, like and like this is our version, hip hop version of the band, the drummer,
Period.
all in
Yeah.
one.
Yes.
So the better you connect with your DJ and interact, and like I was on the road with Pep Love a couple weeks ago, and he was like, even the fact when an MC has to turn around and say something to his DJ, or that's whack.
Yeah.
You should never have to turn around. You guys should be in sync.
Yeah.
And boom, boom. But if you're turning around, you're talking to each other, but not like, hey, what's the next song?
Yeah, not like, hey, run it back or play this one or do this.
If I turn around, it's because I fucked up most
You
of the time.
should keep the mood.
You're laughing, huh? Like, oh, my bad.
I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah, you're pumping the mood. You're pretty much setting up the next move, and he knows what to do, and
Yeah.
you're just
Yeah.
feeding it. So that's what makes it super dope.
So, Vocab, have you always had a DJ, like every time you performed, you've always
Yes.
had DJ
Yeah.
behind you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Like my whole career, yep.
That's, yeah. That, and
In some aspect or another, I know that me and True is the first time we're like an actual, I feel like, well, I don't feel like it is. We have an actual act
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
And so when we pull up and I'm say I got a show and I'm making sure he's on the bill. Well, he's your DJ. Yeah, he's my DJ. He needs to be with True Justice.
Yeah.
And when we pull up, you could tell the people that it's very rare for because they don't really understand. Well, I need him to have a mic with a boom stand. Well, what for? He's backing me
a
up.
DJ.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We have a routine that we do together.
Yeah.
They're like, what do you mean together? So it's like very interesting. Like I would say maybe 2 years ago we did a festival, and we were the only MC DJ combination at the festival.
That's crazy.
And a light bulb went off on my head because I've tried the band thing, I've tried that whole thing, and a light bulb went off my head. I was like, well, duh, this is what we do. We don't need a band. This is us. Let's lean into this even more. Like we were doing it organically and just because that's what we do. But now it's to the point where this is just what it is.
Yeah, he's the guitar.
Period.
He's the drums.
the drummer.
He's everything.
Like,
Absolutely.
Everything.
Is a heartbeat.
Guitar, drums.
Yeah.
He's playing backups. He's everything for you. All you gotta do
Absolutely.
is put up the awesome lyrics that you sweat, and you're
Absolutely. We just need to because we play a lot of mixed genre. I don't want to say mixed genre shows, but the communities
we play a lot of mixed genre
the
shows.
communities we play on aren't always necessarily traditional hip hop crowd.
Yeah.
Very-
So we are teaching them what that is, and so in those communities, I feel like we are teaching them that is the band.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So instead of us getting a gig that we should be getting, they're hiring the bar band because they have a drummer, a keyboard player,
Yeah.
and a guitarist. Well, we don't need that because he is that.
Yeah.
Would you say this is a dying art? Just two guys doing
Period.
it? Is that a dying art? You think?
Period.
For sure.
I did a poll not too long ago on my Facebook. I was looking to book another DJ MC combo, and
Couldn't find them.
I mean, I found one just that I already knew.
Yeah.
But specifically, exactly what we do, it's very, very few and far between.
Why?
Yes.
Why do you think that is?
Like you said,
Well, here it is. This is basically a fundamental element of hip hop.
Of course, yeah, of
Basically,
course,
really where it actually started.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah,
from
there was no MC. It started with the
it
DJ.
started
DJ
with
was-
the DJs.
Yeah, it was first.
Your roots for sure.
DJ was the MC.
Yeah,
Yeah, oh,
exactly.
yeah.
So here we are 50 years later, and we already know that hip hop is the #1 genre and musical genre in the world.
Yeah.
And so a lot of things have been downplayed and others have been upplayed. So like the whole, like I said, the fundamentals have been downplayed, whereas at one time the producer was at the forefront, the rapper was at the forefront, and so the DJ constantly, with the advent of technology as well, because this whole setup with turntables is now it's kind of bulky and kind of archaic.
Yeah.
Because people have the all-in-one controller.
To some people.
Yeah,
To
yeah,
some
yeah.
people.
To some people, you
Yeah,
know.
not
But
to
I
us.
wouldn't say it's a dying art, but it's just there's not a proper spotlight on it as opposed to the other
Do you-
elements.
It's not a dying art, but it definitely needs more flag bearers.
Do you
Yeah.
think
He's
that
definitely one of them?
It's
so.
because it's hard to learn. Is that one of the end? There's not somebody out there that's constantly like, "Hey, bro, let me show you." Because even on YouTube, this is hard to learn. You can't pick that up.
Or there are not that many teachers anymore.
No,
that's what I mean.
There's
That's what I
plenty
mean.
of teachers.
Okay.
It's a lot easier nowadays to pick up the equipment and automatically become a DJ because
sure.
you have like
Because you can automate it.
Spotify playlist will make you a DJ.
But you can automate all this to some people just on a computer with programs, right? And some people just rather do that than dive into something this intricate.
Well, yeah, you just described a playlist.
Yeah.
You
You-
pick all your
yeah.
favorite songs,
Yeah.
put them in a list, and they'll play.
And people are calling themselves DJs when
You
they're
know,
truly not at that sense.
It's not the same. It'll never be the same.
Never even close.
It'll never be the same as me and him rapping and DJing together.
The connection.
We're doing we have a chemistry.
Exactly.
We're doing a live mixtape. He's doing mixes as I'm rapping over to them.
Yeah.
Like, yes, I can pull up a playlist and rap over some beats, and it'll be cool, but it won't be the same thing.
Super
It's not
excited
the performance.
just to even see you when you set up and you started dicking around with it and just knowing how you're doing. That's amazing because we don't get this in the studio ever really true much all the time.
I think this is one thing you also said that when
I'm
you bring
dicking
this
around all the time.
when you were talking about bringing this
Take
to
it
like
easy.
to communities and to people that don't really see this type of an act before. Anytime I've ever seen anyone that has seen this type of an act, like a really good MC and DJ combo, they've never turned around and said, "Oh, I hate that." It's
Never.
always they always walk away like, "Holy!" Like how you walk away from your first experience. They always walk away like, "I need more of that. I need to find more of that." So I think it's a good thing. All we need is people that keep flag bearers, that keep bringing this around,
Period.
so people keep learning about it and seeing it. Because I just don't think people see it enough.
Not only that, I don't feel like people get enough chances to actually talk to the DJ. You're always like, dude, I want to see
The rapper.
I want to talk to him. No one's ever like, bro, what's the DJ doing? Like, how's he doing this?
You know
Let me
why?
speak.
You know why, bro? I'm telling you. Look,
Go ahead.
check this out. So, typical show. Rapper raps. DJ DJs. Show was awesome. Tore down the stage.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Show's over, right?
Uh-huh.
What does the rapper do?
Go get a drink.
Walk off stage.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Mingle, sign autographs, all of that.
DJ
What
pack
is the
up.
Clean
DJ
up
is,
everything.
You know,
You're packing
it up,
everything
DJ's the rest of the party.
breaking it down,
Yeah.
or like Vocab said,
Yeah.
continuing to
Yeah.
rock
Party,
the
yeah.
party.
So I can
and
sell
that's,
merch.
And that's like a lot.
And
that's
normally,
like 9 times out of
and
10
no
when
joke,
we rock.
normally we bullshit with you at like 11 o'clock at night when you're cutting your shit up and you're putting the box away. But bro, you had a killer show. That was dope, bro. Good shit. We don't really see you, during the mix. So yeah, you're right. You're right. Truly.
Yeah, dude, you're keeping the vibe going, the energy up. You have to.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
an important part for the DJ to do during a live show.
Oh, yeah.
You know, dude, Vocab Slick.
Yes, sir.
I mean, North Bay recently nominated North Bay's Artist of the Year. Somewhat recently,
Hip hop,
correct?
yeah,
Hip-hop
last year, yeah.
Okay,
He
Dude,
won.
Congratulations.
I won.
Nominated and won.
Not just nominated,
Yeah,
nominated.
excuse me, nominated
and took home the
and
Yeah,
won.
yeah.
Took the trophy home. Sorry. That's amazing, man. Congratulations.
I appreciate that,
for
man.
that. I mean, I've been diving a little more into the 707 and
Yeah, there's
Santa
some-
Rosa.
there's some stuff out there.
Dude, Ray Love.
Ray Love.
Man, I
legendary pioneer.
I've always heard about Ray Love.
About to get my money on.
Didn't really exactly know where he came from
Yep.
until recently.
Yep.
Dude, can you talk a little bit about Ray Love and how much he's done for the city of Santa Rosa?
Ray Love, it was our, I guess for lack of a better word, Tupac.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Tupac is rooted in Santa Rosa as well. Roner Park.
They were homies, good
Yes.
friends.
Ray Love wrote, what was that song? Was it Locked Up? Did he write Locked Up? Was that it?
That might, it might be, I don't know.
Anyways, but yeah, I mean, very first thing I heard from anybody that, I put it like this, like, I would say Drez from Black Sheep showed me that I wanted to rap.
Yeah. Amazing.
93 Till Infinity showed that I could do a different style, and Ray Love showed me I could do it from Santa Rosa.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like he was on all the early Mac Dre shit. Like we need to hear, like what's really going on, like the outros on the what was that, the Back in the Hood, Mac Dre.
Yep.
Like he's talking about Ray Love, and so you got to do your homework. You got to. I mean, New Jersey Drive soundtrack. I mean, he's a pioneer. He's put Santa Rosa on the map. Period.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Ray Love, I probably don't sit here.
Yeah.
Period.
Folks like that in the community are
amazing.
really important that show kids that it's possible to come from
And
Santa
he was
Rosa.
busting, dude. He was
Yeah.
rapping his ass off, like for real.
Yeah.
Like, go back and listen to that shit. It's not just.
Oh man, it's fire.
Yeah,
all of
yeah.
everything he put out is fire.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure. Legendary. Like I said, if it's not for him, I don't sit here.
Yeah,
Period.
man. I mean, I've been again diving into him lately. I mean, Master P had that West Coast Bad Boys Volume 1. He was on that as well.
I think New Jersey Drive was on there. That's why, right?
Yep. And I mean, Ray Love apparently got his rap name from Tupac. Like, this is how close they were.
Yeah.
That they were homies. They
I
kicked
think
it
they
a
had a
lot.
group.
The name came from Tupac.
Was it Strictly
a
Dope?
gift
Am I
to him.
tripping? I could be wrong.
Oh, you might
Strictly
be right.
Dope.
I feel like
Strictly Dope.
It's just crazy that Tupac gave the
he was in
name
a
Love.
he was in a group with Tupac.
That's pretty sick.
I don't care what
Pretty
anybody says. Tupac lived in Roanoke Park, man. Behind, what was that? The 49er Pet and Feed in the little mobile home park back there. Dude.
That's what they say, or is that for sure?
That's for sure.
That's it.
That's for sure.
You heard it. You heard it.
You heard it here first.
He's not
Not for very long, but he lived back there.
Yo,
God damn it, my auntie's uncle's fucking cousin's brother seen him over there, if you don't believe it.
No, I mean,
for real.
if you go to Santa Rosa and you talk to the OGs, everybody has the I used to know Tupac story.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's
Everybody
cool.
has a
That's
I
good.
used to know Tupac
That's cool.
story.
That's super
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
That's super-
Like, you could throw a rock and hit 3 Tupac stories.
For real.
Yeah,
That's
you're
cool.
right.
Hell yeah.
You're
That's
right.
cool.
I love
Hell yeah.
that.
I like to hear that.
Tupac's birthday is coming up on the 16th, I want to say.
Of June, right?
Happy early
June
birthday
16th.
to
You celebrate that every year?
Tupac.
He takes
not
the day
so much.
off. He takes the day off.
I was looking at it recently.
Day off of work. He sits
was
at
looking-
home. He puts all the good Tupac albums on.
Before we go any further,
Let's get let's do what we do.
We got to get into a little
business.
segment that we usually do. It is a segment that we've done for 200 episodes now. It is this
Weekend
weekend
Hip-Hop.
motherfucking hip hop.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Much bigger than hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip. It's bigger than hip hop, hip hop,
What do you got? You better have something good tonight.
What are you talking about? Don't
You
you
better
ever
have
disrespect
weekend
me
motherfucking
like
hip-hop.
that? They're always good, man.
Blow the socks off.
All right, this week in hip hop coming to you June 7th, 1994. Warren G. Regulate off the G-Funk era.
Regulator.
So that would make it 94 to 2024. That was that Money 4.
30 years.
That's like 30 years for sure.
is 30.
So right off the bat, this is from your boy Warren G. If you don't know who your boy Warren G is, let
Tell
me give you
him
the
who is
government. This is your boy Warren Griffin III. Born November 10th, 1970. He's an American rapper and producer. He's a DJ, better known for his role as a West Coast rapper from the 1990s. Excuse me.
Integral part of the West
He's
Coast rap.
very integral. A
90s.
pioneer of the G-Funk. And with his fucking great songs everybody knows, from Regulators to doing songs with your boy Nate Dogg, you can't be missed here. He's also very good friends with Snoop Dogg, but that don't matter to me. And on top of that, because they don't make him Warren G, he don't make anything special to
Aren't
me.
they
already a
cousins?
G.
Aren't they cousins?
You don't
I
gotta
believe- I
be
believe they're
anybody's
related.
friend to be one of my somebody I like to hear. So let's get back to where I'm going here.
No
This is-
disrespect to Snoop.
No disrespect to
We
Snoop.
love you, Snoop.
But don't bother me if you're a friend or not. I like Warren G for who he is.
There you
So
go.
let's get this right here off of the G-Funk era. And the song I'm going to play off this motherfucking album is You Already Know. What song you think I'm
And if
no,
you're in Canada,
this
go see him. He's on
DJ.
tour right now.
This DJ.
What is it?
It's called This DJ.
Okay, so we're not doing Regulator.
No.
You know,
You want YouTube to shut us down in 20 seconds?
You know
No.
what's crazy? I think I said this last year. Or
Give it
whatever,
to me,
but
give it to
the
me.
Regulators, that sample, I didn't know, earlier that it came from
Young Guns.
Yeah, Young
You
Guns.
didn't know that?
The movie.
Young
Yeah,
Guns
no.
1 or 2? Which one?
Two?
Nope, one.
One.
First one.
Damn it. Okay,
Yeah,
you're
it's
right.
when
They
he's
didn't
in
go-
the pig pen.
You gotta watch Young Guns 1 and 2.
You're right. It's on one. Yeah.
Each room 1 and 2. You know,
Number
how,
2.
you know the speech. You know how we used to
How
do
did it go?
You gotta watch Young Guns 1 and 2.
All right, we're gonna get this going.
This DJ off of Regulate from the G-Funk era. This is your boy
Warren G.
Warren G, and he dropped this album 30 years today, June 7th.
30 years ago.
Nice.
1994.
Crazy.
Where were you, True?
94?
Yeah.
Ooh, on Telegraph Avenue.
There he goes. There he goes.
Yes.
Hey, that's a
Shout out all the homies on Telegraph.
There we go.
Here we go. Regulator. Nope. This DJ by
This
Warren G.
DJ.
Yeah, this is a good one.
Oh, yeah. Turn that bad boy up.
It's kinda easy when you listen to the G'd up sound. Pioneer speakers bumping as I on the pound. I got the sound for your and it's easy to see that this DJ be Warren G. Can I get in where I fit in? Sit in, listen, let me conversate. Better yet, regulate, shake the spot with my knot. Made, fade, cause I don't like to dream about getting paid. I played ball through the halls of CIS with Snoop Dogg's big brother, call him Dirty Left. Rack 'em up, crack 'em up, stack 'em up against the gate. The homies trying to catch me, but they can't wait. The street lights just came on, and my mama's in the streets telling me to come home. I hit the gate and I hops on my Schwinn, and I tell the homies I did. Yeah, it's kinda easy when you listen to the G'd up sound. Pioneer speakers bumping as I speak on the pound. I got the sound for your and it's easy to see that this DJ be Warren G. It's kinda easy when you listen to the G'd up sound. Pioneer speakers
Damn,
bumping
G-Funk sound is
I got the sound for your
timeless.
and it's easy to see.
Oh, man, for sure. I'll put it on anytime. I love it.
Verse 2. Now what should I do? Catch the bus to Cal State or chill with the Voltron crew and make a few ends on the side. Here comes the baby blue van. Time to ride.
All right. Before we get shut down, that was Warren G with this DJ. We're just getting a piece of it.
Hey man,
That's all we need.
That's
That's all we need.
That's all you need.
That's
You
a
know the
classic.
song. You know the hit.
YouTube doesn't like us playing music,
G-Funk.
especially if we don't talk over it. Yeah, that G-Funk sound and that West Coast, like, just everything about it is timeless. It's something that was hitting back then, and you could put it on today, and it
Hitting
still
right now.
slumps.
And you know what?
Yeah.
I put it on right now.
Yo, Snoop Dogg,
just did.
Right now.
Snoop Dogg and Death Row, they've been dropping a bunch of new stuff. Like the Dogg Pound is back all of a
Yep.
sudden.
Yep.
Are you a fan?
Daz and Corrupt, right?
Definitely a
For
fan.
sure, bro. And they just dropped a brand new album, the 31st of May. I mean, it's pretty dope.
That's what the
I'm
album's
surprised.
called? The album's called 31st of May?
No, it dropped on 31st of May.
I thought it was called that. Well, that's a hard name,
It's
31st
called,
of May.
It's called We All... No,
You never know. I mean, it could be. That sounds hard. 31st of May. Fuck it.
We All We Got. We all we got. We all we got.
I like
We all we
Uh,
need.
Yeah, it's pretty hard, man. So
Daz has always been dope as fuck, bro. You on there with Daz, you
Oh,
hurt
for sure,
him.
dude.
Come on,
hip-hop
you know,
legend
Daz has
right
always
there,
been
man.
dope. So that's dope as fuck. So
Oh,
you're telling
yeah.
me right now there's some new Snoop out there right now.
There's
That's
some,
actually,
a bunch of
There's
new
always
Dogg
Snoops,
Pound album, the whole album.
I know.
Yeah, new Dogg
Sometimes
Pound
it makes me
album.
rubs me the wrong way because Snoop be rapping and all these. I'm like, well, how does he have stuff to rap about?
Why?
Because I mean, sometimes I'll hear a Snoop song and I'm like,
He's been in the game for a long time.
I'm not.
man.
I'm not.
Convoluted.
I'm
over
not
here,
talking
man.
no shit. I'm just saying the man's been in the game for so long. How does he still have things
Talk
to rap
about someone
about?
that's been in the game.
If you're breathing, you got stuff to rap about.
Okay,
you got-
there
you
you
got
go.
experience.
Okay, there we go.
If
there
you're
we go.
living and you're out in the world, you got something to rap about. Especially as you get older, you have more experiences.
I just feel like at this point in the game, the man's rapped about it all. Is all I'm saying. It's gonna be
Yeah.
hard to get in there and just write something fresh. You know, that's all I mean.
His
Yeah.
life is a
That's
movie.
all I mean.
All he has to do is just dip in the
For real.
archives,
That's
man.
easy
True,
for you
true.
to say going to work and coming home every day. This fool is
Yeah, true.
traveling
Every
the world.
day is epic.
Seeing the craziest shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
True,
Speaking of someone
true.
that's traveled the world, True Justice.
Yeah.
How old were you when you first went on tour?
Okay, that was 2006.
Whoa.
Damn, this man has lived the tour life.
So 2006 was the first time I went on tour. I'm 50 years old right now, so let's do the math.
50 years young.
You were
Yeah.
38, 37?
Sounds right to me.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sounds right to me. I would like so
Somewhere around
all my peers. I'm like, I was late in the game.
Yeah.
on, touring and stuff. Everybody was like touring in the 90s, late 90s, 2000s. But yeah, I was late in the game. But when I first caught that tour bug, that first tour, I was like, whoa, this is incredible. This is always what I wanted to do. You're in a new town doing what you love in front of, new people, new experiences. You're getting to experience the culture of that city, the culture of that state, and you're doing it, night after night.
And you're
covering
pumping.
ground.
You're pumping the. You're
you know
setting
what
the
I'm
mood.
saying? It's just an incredible feeling. I can't even describe it.
Yeah.
But that first tour, I have my eyes wide open, and I'm seeing who's paying out people, who's running the stuff, and so I made sure every night I got a business card from that person.
There you go.
That
Networking,
was 2000.
man.
Yeah, that was 2006. So I was like, this is incredible. So by 2000, the next year, I had put together my own little underground little tour just based on what I saw and what I learned with my own people. Shout out to Balians because that was The first time
I was going to
ever-
ask what your
yeah.
connection exactly to the
Well, so
Balians was. 'cause
first time-
I know of that a little bit. I don't know the full story.
So the first time I think I met you, and it's a long time ago, probably 2010, was in Modesto. Cobalt put on a show, and you guys were on tour, and you guys came through with the Balians.
Shout out
And,
Cobalt. That's my man.
My homies knew Enzyme Jared
Yeah.
from rollerblading back in the
Yeah.
day. So
Oh, wow.
they all came out together, like a bunch of my homies, and
Wasn't he like a pro
we
skater
opened
too?
up. We opened up for y'all.
I remember that.
Yeah.
That was a great night.
And we had a bunch of like homies out there that haven't met or haven't seen Jared in a long time, and so it was interesting. It was
I
fun.
remember that specifically because the group of people that you're talking about,
Yeah.
they never saw him in the hip hop.
No, that was all new.
realm
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah, every
at
time we've
all.
ever seen Jared,
like
I know Jared from
freestyle,
skating,
nothing,
yeah.
you know, like, and so here we are. He's fully on in a group that was popping at the time.
Hell yeah.
Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, my connection was I was down from day one.
Yeah.
I thought you were their DJ. That was
I
was
their-
my
yeah,
mindset.
I
yeah.
was their DJ from
And they
day
had,
one.
and they were killing it. They had some fucking dope songs.
Oh, they were all
Super
over
dope.
too.
Hell
They were
yeah,
getting a
dude.
lot of play
Yeah.
and getting they're
My
yeah.
my introduction to Jared back in the days was literally him skating all the time, just seeing him skate. I had no idea he rapped, and then when they said he rapped, I'm like, are you sure? They're like, yeah, he raps. He's with the Balians. I go, really? I had no idea he had that much time to be rollerblading and then doing Balians. You know what I mean? That's crazy.
That was a nice run.
Yeah.
That was
That's
a
sick.
nice run.
Yeah, you guys had a good little
That-
thing going. That's
so that
cool.
was that
Rest
was
in peace, Spaceman. So.
that was my first time, my experience, first meeting you, and then seeing what it was all about, and then from there it was like every time I seen a local card or something that was going on, it was DJ True Justice was on it. So you was always hustling once you got on the road. If you might have been a late grinder, but you got on it.
Yeah, I was definitely doing my thing here locally.
Yeah.
You know, I had a crew, still have a crew, all-purpose DJs.
That's a sick name. All-purpose DJs. I like that.
Yeah, me, DJ Lex, Lord Takim, DJ Styles.
So APD, huh?
APG was the rap group I joined.
And now this all-purpose DJ is APD.
Yeah, APD.
Nice.
APDJS. Yeah.
APD.
Yes,
there
I like that. I like that.
Bro, you dropped an EP, the Coach EP, in 2022. Is that your most recent project that you dropped?
That is.
I mean, that's a fire little project, man.
Thank you very much.
I really enjoy that.
I appreciate it.
I mean,
appreciate
Vocab Slick is on it. Equipto's on it.
He's all over that thing. That's my
T-Mac.
family project. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like they actually, I got the name The Coach from Equipto.
Okay. So that was his name for you.
Yeah, and it was we were on tour. We were on the Underground Railroad tour. And,
Yep. With Zion I, rest in
with
peace.
Zion I.
Yeah,
R.I.P.
R.I.P. We seen him in April, man, right before he went, and it was an amazing show. An
Zumbi,
amazing
yeah.
show. Super, super nice. We talked to
sure.
him, we bullshitted, we got pictures with him. Super cool guy.
Super nice guy. I do want to get more into Zumbi.
Yeah, we'll
we
get
met
into
him.
that.
We met him like 3 or 4 times before. They're super cool.
Super good dude. Very positive.
Very
you
good.
mentioned Equipto though.
Yeah, he so we made this post and it was like an ill post. The tour had just got started. We did maybe 1 or 2 shows and then we did like a festival type show in Oregon, in Southern Oregon, on the wing of a plane, an actual plane.
You were standing on the wing?
We were performing on
That's
the wing.
that's some
sick.
Top Gun shit.
That was the stage.
That was the stage.
That
It
is
was it was a
dope.
full
That's tight,
plane
dude.
in the woods.
Wow.
And they do it every year.
And you had your little setup out there on the
Had my
wing?
On top of the
turntables,
wing.
They had bands,
Wow.
all of that, all of that.
That's
Hey, if you didn't sample
rare.
The plane was tricked out into like a studio apartment inside.
Yeah, dude lived there. The
Damn,
owner lived
crazy.
there. So yeah, after that show, we took some pretty good pictures, and Equipto made this post about kind of like breaking down our history, but it was like we call him the Coach,
Yeah.
and that's kind of how it like started, and went from there. So that's why on that particular project, it's Equipto, Vocab, Z-Man.
Oh yes. Can't forget
my
about
old
Z-Man.
school Berkeley folks, Mike T.
Yep.
And Paris makes an appearance on that.
I said T-Mac. I meant Mike T, bro.
As a DJ, a lot of DJs are in different eras. Like they come out and I got this and I scratch like this and I do this and this is I'm still here. What era or what year and how high tech are you? Because you show me some cool fucking shit over here. You're not even using a needle anymore. What genre and what year do you think that you're a DJ in? Because you're fucking killing it. For real, for real.
I mean, I'm right here, right now, in the here and now.
Back from
So
the
are you
future.
are you super
In the
high tech?
present.
Is what I'm saying. Are you like up to date, or is it because the motherfuckers are DJing in 1995 style still?
I'm up to
2001,
date.
you're up to date.
I'm up to date. Check this out. I'm up to date with today's technology.
That's what I wanted to know.
But definitely an old school foundation because
Exactly.
you see these.
I seen it.
These turntables.
It's real
right
shit.
here. You know, I don't have to have them.
Yeah. It's real shit.
But I have to have them.
You have to
feel
have
me?
them.
There's still a needle. There's still a needle on there, and he just chooses.
How
not
are you
to
gonna
use
come
it.
out here and be DJ
Yeah.
True Justice without turntables?
Sick,
You
sick,
need
sick.
it. You need it.
love
Well,
it.
Don't get me wrong. I have a controller. You know, I take that to the weddings. A little. You
That's
know.
cool, hell
But
yeah.
a hip hop show, you always gonna see me.
Hey,
on
well, when
these
I get
right
married, you're gonna DJ, and I'm gonna call you.
here. All right.
is that something you do? Do you do
What did you do,
special
Winnie?
events and shit?
Man, music is my life, man.
There we
I
go.
do,
I'll
I do
call you. I'm
weddings.
gonna call
I do
you.
all of that.
I'm gonna
man.
call you. I'm gonna need it.
Yo,
He's got a quinceanera coming for his daughter soon,
Ooh,
so
there
you
you
get
go.
that
Hey,
going.
you
I've
do
done
quinceañeras?
I've done a couple of those.
I'm
man.
gonna get you. I'm gonna call you. I ain't playing.
this man is very
man.
diverse. He does it all.
I'm gonna get
They
you.
get wild out there.
Yeah, those
I'll
are
call you.
pretty. I might have retired from
I'm gonna
those.
get you. I'm gonna get you. We can have a good time with you for sure.
Tight. Hey, vocab man.
Yes, sir.
Dude, recently a 10-year anniversary of your debut album, Something Slick.
Yeah, wow.
I mean, that's
I didn't even think
a
about
decade.
that.
10 years.
That was in April. It dropped April
Wow, I didn't know that. I
2014.
didn't even trip on that.
10 years, a decade that you dropped your that's your debut.
10
correct?
years this year,
Something-
correct?
I would say so. I mean, I dropped the album in 2004.
Okay.
Oh wow.
I used to go by vocabulary slick.
Yeah, I know.
I like
you
that.
did talk a little bit about that the first
So
time I had
like,
you on.
when I was getting my life together, I got out of jail, and I was under the assumption that my homie, we had a rap group. You know what I'm saying? So when
Yeah.
I got out of jail, he got gassed up by somebody else. They clicked up, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh no, we got a group. You got to do your own shit.
Yeah.
So all right. So I recorded and put out on my first record in like 4 months.
Yeah. Wow.
And they still haven't put a record out. But that's beside the point.
There you go. Hey, this man is motivated.
That's all.
Highly
nah,
motivated.
I remember it just had to. Vocabulary slick is very.
If your name was Larry,
yeah.
I would be like, be
Vocabulary.
vocabulary.
No, it
slick.
started out to be slick. I was all yeah.
But if you're not Larry, just fuck it, vocab slick.
Wow.
No, it used to be just slick, and then I remember I was doing a show,
Yeah.
and this cat at the end of the show, dude was tripping on me, and he's like, "Yo, man, you got hella vocab.
Yeah.
You got a lot of
I
vocabulary."
mean, you really do, though.
And I was like, "Yo, vocabulary slick. All right."
I like
and then
that.
I was like,
Oh,
went home and took
bro.
it.
That
Yeah.
name is so
The
fucking
vocab,
tight,
the
bro.
definitely
for real tight.
Thank you.
Shortening it to vocab slick definitely rolls off the tongue a
Yeah, it
little
rolls off
better.
the
Well, what happened was I was
Vocabulary
in a
slick
group
hurts,
called
though.
Distant Relatives, so that's hella syllables. And you had to have a name that had hella syllables. Vocabulary slick.
Yeah.
There was a rapper named Lazarus Jackson. You know, just everybody had these crazy names.
Pythagoras Palamu.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like,
something
yeah,
dope
yeah.
like
The
that.
fuck was that?
I can see it. I can see it.
Super backpacky.
I can see it. Yeah, I can see it, yeah.
Of course. But as you progress and as you get better, like things just tighten up. And
But for real though, I like vocabulary slick too.
But his
I'm
name's
not
not
fucking
Larry,
with.
homie.
But I know, but
You
I
already got
just
across
like
that.
the long name. It sounds good too, though. You know what I mean?
appreciate
They
you.
both sound good. You
Yeah.
know?
I mean,
it's like Ed
legit
and
name.
Edmundo. You know,
Yeah,
you go
bro.
with it.
Yeah.
Dude, but Something Slick. I mean, track
Someone's
one.
mic.
Track one, colorful vocab out the gate. I mean, dude, spitting
be
hard
over.
and on
Thank you, bro.
fire.
Thank
I
you,
mean,
bro.
check.
Bro,
Tuesday.
do you remember making that album?
Yes, I made it because I wanted to do a solo project, and I didn't feel like the lyrically conscious. I mean, the name. So not only was my name Vocabulary Slick, but
Yeah.
my first album was lyrically conscious.
I like
Okay,
that.
okay,
That's,
I
a,
like
that's a whole lot.
Yeah,
So I felt like
Cliche. Anyone?
well, it was just a time.
Yeah.
So I felt like I was in a group, Distant Relatives, and my rap partner Manny, who passed away.
R.I.P.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
He was my biggest fan, and I had all these songs that didn't necessarily fit the project, and so in order to just kind of be like, yo, I want to do my own shit too, I recorded the whole album, and I remember recording that particular. It was DJ Tony Tone.
It's fire.
He did the cuts on it, and I think the first song we did was Something Slick. I think.
Yeah.
Produced by Brycon. So yeah, I didn't realize that was 10 years ago, man.
Yeah, man, that's
a long
amazing.
time
10
now.
years, just
Yeah, 10 years
past
is
10-year
fast.
anniversary.
Let's do something special, man.
I mean, how has the writing process changed for you at all?
A whole lot.
Making that to now.
A
I
whole
mean,
lot.
in language, the album you dropped in 2021.
Hold on, I would say right about that time I was just starting to write to beats.
Okay.
Before that, I would just write raps.
No way.
Yeah, and then
You're a
fi-
maniac.
Whoa, so nothing
you would
playing.
just write with no sounds.
You have just
No,
fucking
no.
raps coming
You're
in your
a
head.
nut.
Yeah.
That's like I guess what 8
would-
Mile type of style.
I mean, I would
Bro,
try to
they
say
call that
it,
prison
but,
booth. They call that the prison
Hey,
style.
hey.
I mean, I would do both, but now I would never write to a beat that I didn't
Can I
have.
ask you this? How, after writing those, how do you write a beat when you already have it set and then hear a beat after? Would that make it harder for
Tempo,
your process?
pace,
You know what I'm saying? Did it make
syllables.
it
Way
you know what I'm
harder.
saying? No,
way
it's
harder.
gotta be way harder.
Way
Yeah,
harder.
it's
Way
gotta
harder.
be way harder.
Way harder. I mean, also too, you're growing as an artist, so I can see the elevation in lyricism from then to now, and so even listening to those old raps, I'm like, I wish I wouldn't have done that. I wish I would have done this. But I think maybe if I had somebody like to really be like, yo, write to the beat.
Growing as an
Try
artist,
this or
though,
try that. You know
I
what I
think
mean?
that
If you had a coach.
I think that made you stronger to write to not to the beat. To be honest, I'm not fucking with you. I feel like you writing without the beat made you stronger because I mean, come on now. If you can write with nothing, you can write to
gotta
anything.
Hone your skill. And
You
stuff,
write to
right?
anything at that point.
The
If you
thing
can write
that
to nothing,
the thing that I remember, like my boy Starsky, shout out to Starsky, he recorded all my shit from day one, and I think due to that process, like I wouldn't punch in, even so I would not only
I hated punching.
I would
yeah.
rap
be a one shotter.
one shot through the whole song.
You're a thug.
Chorus and everything.
Producers hate it. They're
Well,
like,
he
just
hated
punch
it.
in.
You're a thug.
He hated it. He hated it. But if I would have listened to him a little bit more, maybe things would have been a little bit more easier, I guess.
Yeah.
But
But that's good of you to not punch in. You're
you
a
feel
thug,
like-
bro. If you could do it, you could do it. Some people can, some people can't.
Yeah, but it took me a while. I was, back then I'm like listening to the non-existent hip hop handbook. Like, all right, can't rap to a beat with claps on it.
Yeah.
Can't do no punches.
You don't like clap beats?
Back then I didn't.
Back then, it was a thing. Yeah.
I was,
I know,
bro,
I know, I know.
I
always liked the
I was a
clapper.
super underground dude. Like,
That's how.
Yeah.
like, I like preach the word of hip hop. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's,
oh, yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
I talk about this on the podcast a lot. I feel like because I was in the same state of mind, like from high school
Yeah,
until
for
I was
real.
probably 27 years old, where
Beat
I
didn't
really
matter.
didn't think about like any other music. Like this was the only type of hip hop that was real hip hop.
Period,
Was
yeah.
It was this type and it was this conscious.
Yep.
And so
Yep.
I deprived myself of a lot of other good
Yep.
music that I could have been fucking listening to.
Closed doors.
And what's funny
Yeah.
is, as we've got on this podcast and we've talked to some people that had I listened to who influenced me to have that mind state, who I thought they had the same mind state.
But they don't.
They were listening to fucking Jay-Z.
Yes.
We just talked to Soul, who is
He
like,
loves Jay-Z.
Yeah.
You know,
He loves
Anti-Con
fucking,
and, like,
the
all that
most
shit.
you would never think.
It's growing up, bro. That's
Yeah,
all it is.
exactly.
It's
And
growing
so
up.
I've
It's
grown up.
expanding your horizons, expanding.
Yeah. I
As
like
a
to
kid in
taste
high school,
everything.
though,
Your
I was literally
musical
like,
palette.
For
You know
sure.
what I'm saying?
I like to build it up over time.
Yeah,
and
you-
try a little bit of everything.
Like
See
Starsky
what's available out
Starsky was
there,
like a
you know?
really like a real street rapper. He's
Yeah.
been my friend for over probably 25 years. He'd worked on everything I've ever done.
Yeah, you guys have some good tracks. together.
Appreciate it. We didn't do a song together for like 10 years because I didn't think what he did was hip hop.
yeah.
really?
Got it, okay.
I didn't fuck with it.
Yeah.
And what is hip hop? Who's
Exactly.
what is hip hop?
It wasn't what I liked.
And
No,
it's
I know.
evolved so
For
much.
me, I used to say the same thing. No,
Yeah.
that's not hip
What
hop.
That's
was-
how
yeah,
foolish
what
we
was
are.
it?
That's
What
how
was
foolish
that?
we are.
I think
But
it was
guess who I still
fuck
work
the
to this
system,
day out of
all, you know.
everybody?
Yeah.
Him.
To be so dumb to be like, oh, my ears are closed to this is more foolish to think about now than it was
You're
when I
just
was younger.
blinding yourself,
You're just
yeah.
blinding yourself because I did think that I'm only going to hear hip hop in this car. Only hip hop's coming in here. Oh no, check this out. Nope. Is it
Yeah.
hip hop? Nope.
Yeah.
Sorry, can't get no play in here.
It's okay to have a taste for what you like.
Yeah.
But you should also be able to, especially as an artist, and he's a DJ, so he could tell you this
Yeah.
more than I can. But as an artist, I can hear a song and tell you what I like about it. Back then, I wouldn't even be open-minded enough to even do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Sure.
a lot of this stuff today is very maybe lyrics are second, melodies first, patterns first, with the like the
Yeah.
like
It's always
I don't
a
want to
beat.
call it mumble rap, but the
Yeah.
Yeah.
like,
A beat will
yeah.
carry you all the way nowadays. It seems
right.
like.
But that's the style, and that's what that
Yeah.
is.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And
I
even
understand-
Nas is spitting to like those type of beats.
Right.
You know, with
Right.
Hit Boy and all that stuff.
It's just crazy to think how foolish I could have been to think that I was open-minded by listening to hip-hop, but at the very
You're
end, I
closed-minded.
was very closed-minded
Yeah,
to
totally.
only
Yeah.
listen to that.
We all were.
Because that mind state was supposed to be like you're so open-minded, everything,
but
and
it's
you're-
not. You're real close to just
Narrow.
this genre.
Yeah.
Well, also too, that stuff was really new still,
Yeah.
and so it feels we were part of a club where we felt like we found this thing.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
And this
Hug
is
it,
mine.
squeeze it. Don't
This
let
thing
nobody
is
have
ours.
it.
And you don't
Yep.
know about this shit.
We
And
always
right
fuck
on.
you if you don't like it.
Right on.
And what you like isn't tight because this
Right.
is the shit.
We,
So-
we always talk about
so
that.
right,
The
so
gold
right.
rush of like music was like that early 2000s when you were able to download stuff and find music because we weren't tape
Yeah,
training
man,
anymore.
Napster,
Now we're
Kazaa,
finding shit that's
LimeWire.
so underground shit.
Yeah.
And so it was like no one wanted to come and listen to the same song that your homie was. You're like bringing
course
something
not.
like, check this out. You
Yeah.
ain't never heard this yet.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
it was
like
like
different.
it was a competition
Something
almost,
unique.
you know.
Yo,
Yeah.
True
Oh, yeah.
Justice.
yeah.
You've been involved with hip hop for a long time. Who were some of the first hip hop like artists you heard growing up that just had you thinking, man, this is what I want to be a part of, or this is just what I'm vibing to. I like this type of music.
Of course, Run DMC, but also groups like Cash Money and
Yeah.
Marvelous.
Yeah.
Rated X. On the Bay Area side of things.
Yeah.
They were right there in East Palo Alto.
Yeah.
Those are some of my Super Lover C and Casanova Rudd. Like my first, oh man, this music is incredible.
Yeah. Was
Really
it the beat,
yeah.
beat, the lyrics? What was drawing?
All
you
of
in?
it, man. All of it. The beat, the lyrics, the scratching. The message.
Yeah.
What I was actually being taught something like that was cool. Like I didn't have to do it. It wasn't my homework. Like I wasn't gonna get detention. It sparked my own independent study.
Yeah.
At the time, and
Yeah.
that was awesome in itself. So yeah, man, the beat, the syncopation of
Yeah.
it, the showmanship. Like when we get around to that part, the showmanship by far, and the ingenuity and the creativity, like with 2 turntables and a microphone.
For sure, right?
Coming up as a child, who did anybody
Sounds
show
like
you
a
this?
book.
Anybody show you this
Coming
stuff?
up as a child, well, I would have to
No,
say,
no, just like coming up though, just like in your upbringing, like did anybody show you this stuff? Like were you around
Yes,
this?
absolutely.
You had
My
like an
uncle.
uncle's, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
my uncle, yeah,
It's always that uncle.
my uncle Terrell, who's 8 years older than me. But we grew up together. So
Yeah.
he's really like my big brother.
Uh-huh.
So he knew, me and all my friends, the kind of style of music that we listened to. Because at the time, I gravitated to a lot of East Coast hip hop. And my uncle was like, and he noticed, he was like, you listen to all that East Coast stuff.
like
He-
dirty piano beats and like shit like that, or
No,
like,
at the time it was just all the East Coast hip hop in the
Rakim
late
and-
80s.
okay.
Late 80s, like before the 90s.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is
got it.
like
So even deeper, yeah.
this is like 85, 88.
Okay,
You
okay.
know what I'm saying? That era.
Okay.
And so he was like, yo, you listen to all this type of stuff. You need to listen to this radio station on this day. And it was 90.
He knew. He was on the drive. Yeah, he was on it. He was on it.
It was
yeah.
90.1 KZSU Stanford.
Okay.
And I was listening to, the DJ was Kevy Kev. That my uncle put me on to. And I was blown away because my uncle was right. He played all my kind of styles, because Kevy Kev was from Queens.
Isn't
New
it
York.
amazing when someone just knows what you're looking for and then you
Yeah,
find
and
it and then
then
all of a sudden you're just like, I'm dived in 100%.
Went from there. He had a little DJ set up in the garage, like a mixer with cassette tapes, and he taught me how to like mix and record off the radio.
Was he making
and things
pause
of that.
tapes and shit?
Absolutely.
When I think about being a
Everyone
kid
back
and
in
I
the
think
day.
about a sound I'm looking for, there's a sound that everybody's looking for. We're all looking for that same kind of sound. It's just weird that we all know what it is, but you can't really describe it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm looking for this. You can't put your finger on it, but you know when you find it. Like
It's like food, though. When something tastes good, you can't really describe
you
it.
can't
Like,
tell
blown
somebody,
away,
but
like-
you
No.
can try. You know,
Yeah.
and it's amazing. That's just amazing to me.
Yeah.
So that clicked. That started. Shout out to my uncle.
Fuck yeah! Shout out to your uncle for sure.
Definitely started me on him.
And
He's been supporting me ever since then.
Is he
I have
still
a
fucking around? Is Uncle still out there doing some mixing
Well, he
and
wasn't
shit?
like really DJing, but he was a fan of the music. But
Yeah, that's what all it took. That's all it took.
For
Yeah.
my 50th birthday, we actually got together and went down. He lives in San Diego, but we went to this casino out there and saw the Zap Band.
Oh,
Lisa,
nice.
Oh, shit.
Lisa's sick as fuck.
Lisa. Man.
Was it dope?
It was incredible.
Oh, that's awesome.
Incredible.
Dude, Lisa Hertzum, she's got some hits like a motherfucker.
I got a young uncle too. He's only 10 years older, so he was always like a big brother to me and my older brother too. So it's good to have those people in your life that will show you, stuff that that is gonna kind of mold you and make you who you are in the future.
Yes, indeed.
The real question is, at the Lisa show, were you breaking it down or what?
I was in the front row. I was having a good time.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
One thing I always find interesting is something that is kind of in common with a lot of artists and DJs and just people that are in like art in general is they're very intrigued with like the behind the curtains and how shit works. Like when you watch a movie, are you thinking about like the production and shit and like all that? Is it something that like, because obviously when you listen to music, you're like, fuck, I need to figure out how this all works.
Well,
are
yeah,
you that type
actually,
of person in general?
Absolutely, because before I kind of around the same time, but I went to school for audio engineering.
Okay.
Like around the same time I started DJing, but it was like DJing was kind of like a hobby back burner.
They weren't teaching that.
It was cool, but I went to school and I was and I learned a lot, audio, and it was the time I graduated in 95. But it was the time where the digital era was coming in, and so we learned how to cut tape and also had digital classes. But I've always been fascinated by Foley, the art of
what's Foley?
sound effects for movies.
Yeah, okay.
A lot of that you wouldn't even know, but a lot of that stuff they do it in a studio. Like they'll record on location.
Yeah, they're
on
making
set,
those sounds.
but they overdub like from a woman's heels walking down the street, door closed. They recreate all of that, and it's called Foley art. So I've always been into that since I went.
Coconuts
to school.
for the horses and shit like that. Yeah,
It's very interesting. I mean, really, when you break it down.
My question is, real quick, are you able to hear a song and be like, oh, he's doing something different, and I think I can recreate that sound? Like on a DJ's perspective, are you able to hear a DJ and be like, oh, I know exactly what he's doing. I think I can redo that home.
I can appreciate it because I know certain techniques. And
you know how hard some shit actually is when you hear it.
And I can really appreciate it. As far as going and trying to recreate it, no, I would say I appreciate it more, and and I kind of do it.
Yeah.
Do what inspires me and how
exactly. But ability wise, you recognize it and you were like, I know what it takes, and I know it's a hard deal to pull off. You know what I mean? That's cool. That's super cool. That's
and
awesome.
I look around sometimes and be like, you cats are just not getting what this dude just did.
Over your head.
Shit, I can't wait to see him break down right now. I know you guys are going to come in here and break some shit down.
Well, we could do that. You guys want to do that right now?
Yeah,
man, why not?
Let's do it. Yeah, I'm excited.
We've been talking about doing the music and the live performance aspect. I think we have it set up to where we're going to try to perform a live song in studio for you.
Fucking let's do it.
We have the one and only DJ True Justice and the man on the mic,
Vocabulary Slick, aka
Vocab Slick.
Yeah.
All these fake rappers, all these fake rappers make it worse. They gotta pay.
Back at it, master this apparatus. These motherfucking rappers cap and need practice. I imagine it's probably cause they ain't active and washed like a jacket that's missing half of the fabric. Clear the static, listen, it's automatic. You don't wanna see me snapping like Mr. Fantastic. Could get drastic, throw your body in traffic. Hands-on experience, aggression never passive. Assassinate subliminals with intention to do harm. And keep it funky if you're a friend, no need for alarm. Calm under pressure, forever ill on a song. Sever your arms, legs, and head with a mic in my palm, that Taekwondo flow. Welcome to the dojo, that GoPro mode. Ever seen it? They replaying in slow-mo. Show so loco, even you bozos know so.
Sick.
True Justice on the one.
That was cool.
Fire.
That was alright.
Just a little taste. Just a little taste.
Hey, I came to get down though. I came to get live and get him down, man.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all, get live, get down.
Come on.
Oh yeah. It's a good one.
Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all.
Uh-huh.
Come Come on, y'all, get live, get down. Come on, y'all, get live, get down. Come on, y'all, get live, get down.
Let me tell you about a 5'10 Leviathan, the undisputed champion in the Coliseum. Stack so many bodies, got a file in the mausoleum. Let the muzzle bang, that's it, I don't mind appear. Glad to finally meet her, pretty senorita. Devil in the blue dress, drive a two-seater, but the devil is a lie, so it's hard to believe her. Never look me in the eyes like I'm staring at a leader. A leader you can follow if you swallow what I feed you. Truth when I kick it on, fuck around with FIFA. Cruise down south to visit Pasadena, but I missed the North Bay like Missy Misdemeanor. Past the Aquafina, I need a drink of water. I've been spitting too much ether, you should probably cop a feature. Classic material like Mr. Dabalina, and I love Big Brody, call her rapper Bum Bonita. You gotta put me on. You gotta put me on. You gotta put me on. Let's go, True. No time to lose. Ain't no time to lose. Take time and choose. Y'all ain't really got a clue till you been in these shoes. Walk a mile way. Walk a mile way. Come on. Let me tell you about real dedication. Staring in the mirror looking for an inspiration. Facing every fear, locked in the basement, and came face to face with the vehicle of greatness. Took the vehicle and created a spaceship, weightless. Feeling when I'm floating over haters, and they staring up above like they're bracing for invasion. Threatened by the fact my rap is more than occupation. Guess they can't overstand like the Verrazano. Been on the throttle since Pampers and a baby bottle. You're 22 and I am similar to semi-auto. Don't ever play me, odds are better if you play the lotto. This staccato hit you harder than a desperado. Lump your avocado like that motherfucker hollow. The best in show can't test the flow when you're moving at a snail's pace. Escort, go. No time to lose. Ain't no time to lose. Take time and choose. Y'all ain't really got a clue till you been in these shoes. Walk a mile my way. Walk a mile my way. Come on. Let me tell you about a place and time. This a place I bail to escape and find some relaxation from the stress of mine. A little ventilation, exhausting mind. I've been way too kind, letting too much slide. Must be out your damn mind, undermining my grind. Ain't a 9 to 5, more like 365. Every day a little closer to reaching my high. My, how the hypocrite flip and get down in the thick of it. Don't forget the ignorant, looking down their nose, now they roll when I spit a bit ridiculous. I can see they getting into it. I can read the room, I'm far from illiterate. Prescription is different, I see the same blemishes. Division is killing the some of the innocent. Never passed math, but that's pretty good arithmetic. Yep.
Hurt these motherfuckers
like
in here. He ain't playing, they ain't fucking
Fire.
playing.
Man.
We got a video for this song dropping. True.
Ooh, that's what I heard.
Monday.
That's what I heard. That
We're
Monday.
excited. We're excited.
Man, and
dropping that video on Monday.
Hey, both of you guys are bad motherfuckers.
Thank
You guys are both bad for sure.
Right
on the
on, bro.
turntables,
Thank
on
you,
the
thank
mic,
you.
bro.
Thank you guys so much for bringing that to the
Amazing.
studio and doing that for
Thank
us.
you.
We really appreciate it.
Bro,
Super
super
special.
dope.
Super special. Man,
All live. No
All
backup
live.
vocals. No fake ass DJ.
bro.
No bullshit.
I'm sorry.
I gotta ask you
say
guys
it.
a little bit more about your live performances because I mean, again, you guys are one of the hottest hip hop acts, hip hop duos in California right now. I mean, you guys are doing tons of live shows, dude. The Tiny Desk performance that you guys recreated and did, fucking super dope. I mean, how much went into that filming of that and the live performance of that Tiny Desk performance? I mean,
5 days.
jeez,
No.
wow. I mean, hey.
Like we said, he called me up, explained it.
Yeah.
5 days later, or no, like 2 days
We
later.
thought about it for a couple of days.
And then we recorded it.
Yeah.
And
Man.
boom.
I mean, in hindsight, I wish maybe we would have thought about it a little bit more and spent a little bit more time on it because we learned a lot, or I learned a lot specifically about doing that type of thing.
Yeah.
Like a recording with a video and
For sure.
actually getting
Well,
a
here's
dope
the
video and
thing.
dope audio.
We learned that, so I'm good
Yeah.
because we learned for next time and moving forward. We just recorded some shit yesterday that was on par with what we would have wanted to do, but I wouldn't take anything away from it because it got us, you know what I'm saying? It got us right here. You know what I'm saying? It got us
No, it
to
was
where,
dope.
you
It was
know,
exactly what we wanted to do. We wanted to showcase,
It
like
was a
we've been
good look.
saying,
Yeah.
MC, DJ, act.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
that's
the
what we did.
visual is super dope.
He said, "Bring." I collect Funko Pops.
Okay,
He
I
was
was
like, "Bring
wondering
all the
who's-
Funko Pops." I said, "All right."
Yeah, I was gonna bring a couple. I have, Tupac and Biggie at home. I mentioned Pac earlier, but I got a couple of hip hop.
I don't got Biggie. I got Pac.
Okay, you got Pac.
Easy E.
And we recorded
There you
it
go.
next
That's
Marquee.
next door to my studio, like very
Got
next
it.
door. Like my studio's
Damn.
inside of a rehearsal,
Yeah.
a bigger rehearsal unit. So we went next door and knocked it out.
I mean, it was dope. I mean,
invited
again,
some people. We had the crowd, you know.
Yeah, we had definitely had a crowd.
It was cool. Yeah, you could hear that.
Yeah.
I'm just a perfectionist, man. I was great. It was great.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, and that's good to be like to have that kind of hindsight and be able to look back on it constructively and say I could have been better here or here
Right.
because that's just going to make you better the next time
Right,
you do
right.
it. But it's not bad also to look back and say it was good. Everything went great. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But it's all hindsight at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I mean, do you guys have a favorite Tiny Desk performance? What inspired you to do a Tiny Desk performance style?
My
was a
manager
competition.
sent me the link and said we should do a Tiny Desk.
Yeah.
Again, because like you said, we're a live act.
Yeah.
So it's something we should definitely do. We pride ourselves in a live performance. We pride ourselves in my live ability to rap live, like actually rap live, and have dynamics and cadence, and his ability to
DJ on
live,
point. Yeah, DJ on point.
and mix back and forth,
Yeah.
and
Oh, yeah.
scratch,
Oh,
and
yeah.
the whole thing.
It's
You
a
know?
gift. You got to show it.
Yeah, you guys both bring
So we
something
wanted to share
special
exactly. We
the
wanted to
table.
put that on
Let's
display.
be honest. Any chance you get, I would take. Like if it was my birthday party and you better come do it. But yeah, any
This guy's
chance
always trying to get a
Hey,
free
you know
ad.
what?
Is your birthday coming
It's
up,
all
son?
good.
It's
But to
July.
answer
It's
your
good in July,
question, my favorite Tiny Desk is a tie between Scarface
Oh yeah.
and Juvenile.
Oh yeah.
You know, those are two of my favorites as well.
Yeah.
My favorites are the
Yeah.
ties
Giving it.
also Scarface and Mac Miller.
Mac Miller.
Matt
Yep.
Miller's up there too.
I actually,
Those
to be
are three
honest,
great
I
ones.
just watched a 311 one the other day, and I actually like that one too.
311?
311
Yeah.
was pretty good.
I haven't seen that.
I mean,
one. I haven't seen that. one.
It's good, but yeah, the Scarface one is dope.
The
bro.
Juvenile one, though.
The Juvenile
that
one is
brought
dope
me
too.
back into that Cash Money style.
Oh
'cause,
yeah, he did
I
the
mean,
back
I
that
haven't-
ass up
I
everything.
haven't heard that stuff since.
I
like
think
middle
that-
school.
the-
I think
the
that gave him a
dopest
little
thing to me
steam
about
because
the
they went and
Juvenile
re-recorded
one
some
was the
video and
crowd
stuff.
Yeah.
response.
Oh, for sure, they
That
loved him.
them giving it back so hard.
They brought him back.
Made it like, oh, this was the shit, and it appealed to. You had like I'm sure you've seen those NPR audiences. And
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
they look like.
Yeah.
They were giving it
It's
up.
in-
Yeah, they're
They
giving
were
it
up.
all the lyrics
Yeah.
and the drops and everything.
Yeah.
It was dope.
I think that's something that's lost nowadays too is the fact that it takes not just the MC or DJ, the crowd is part of the performance as well.
Totally, yeah.
And
Absolutely.
having
They're
a
all
good
there
crowd and that's all part of the in sync of the show.
Yeah.
And having a good crowd that's there for the right reasons and being positive and there for the music is
Feed off
very
each other.
very important.
Feed off each other. You know. When did you guys link up with Z-Man? I mean, Z-Man, a fucking legend on the mic
his
as
own right,
well. I
definitely.
mean,
He linked up with
one
Z-Man.
block radius.
we linked up with Z-Man on totally different
occasions,
occasions and damn near different eras. You
Yes.
know,
Wow.
like in hip hop era, an era could be like 5 years, bro.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah. There's no
For-
cap
for
on an
real.
era.
2010 to 2015
I linked
was a
up with
totally
Z-Man in,
different
like,
You know what I-
2004.
You know what I mean?
Bro,
So, yeah.
a year could be an era in hip hop, depending on
About
what it
20 years ago.
is. You know what I mean? How influential it was. There could be so small. It doesn't have to be crazy.
My
Yeah,
homie, my
absolutely.
homie was managing Z-Man, and got him a deal on Hiero Imperium, and we throw
Yeah.
a big hip hop show in Pelham, California,
Mm-hmm.
and he said, "I got this dude, I got to put on. He's got this album coming out. It's called Dope or Dog Food. Yada 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 yada.
Yeah.
Come meet at the house. We're gonna have a meeting, introduce all the artists."
Mm-hmm.
And here comes Z-Man, long ass hair.
Yeah,
he had
super long hair.
This was
Yeah.
in 2004, and he had stunners on with the lenses popped out. That hadn't started yet.
Yeah.
And we did the show. It was at the Phoenix Theater in Pelham, California. We had like 600 people, all local artists. It was great. And he was running around crazy. I was like, "What is this?" I didn't quite understand it at that time. It took me a few more years, and then I started fucking with them and having them come out, like book them to headline certain things. And then I don't know, how'd you guys meet?
I don't exactly remember how we met, but I remember that I had got not Dope or Dog Food. Don't forget to brag.
Yeah.
Was that first? Was that first? Was
No,
that
Dope or Dog Food was first.
Okay.
But I heard Don't Forget to Brag first, and I went on a trip to Tahoe, and I played Don't Forget to Brag, like the whole time up,
Yeah.
and the whole time back. And by then I knew what my favorite joints were. I was singing along, and that next week, somehow we were at a show together, and I ended up DJing for him.
Wow.
We had known each other, you know, in the scene, even when he was in 99th Dimension.
Yeah.
And then we used to always do shows with groups like Ill Adapted, and he was affiliated with them. So we were always seeing each other, like in the 90s, all of that. But this particular time, I got to do a show with him, and a lot of the songs that he was doing was on Don't Forget to Brag, and I already knew the words.
Oh, perfect.
And so I was,
meant to
backing
be.
him up,
Meant
and
to
he's
be.
like, you know,
He was rehearsing without even knowing it.
yeah. So and ever since then, we kind of been rocking.
How'd that happen? How'd you get that set up? I mean, how did you come across to back him up like that?
Just working,
a show.
you know, at
Grinding,
shows,
man.
whether
Yeah,
I'm
fucking
just
grinding.
the DJ for the party, and a lot of rappers are coming through, and they'll be like, "Hey,"
And
can
you're a
you-
recommendation.
can you
You're a
Can you
recommendation.
play
for
my
sure.
set? And
yeah.
you know, it comes with the territory.
Yeah.
But this particular time, I was asked to DJ for him.
That's dope. That's super dope.
Specifically, and then we got a chance to go over the set before. He gave me the music, and this is before Cass was doing it on USBs. He gave me hella CDs.
That's cool.
With instrumentals.
That's
and
crazy,
and
though.
I
I
sit
hope
there
you don't scratch 'em,
and
don't scratch
copied
'em.
them
Yeah.
in my
And put 'em
laptop,
on
and we
so you
went
don't-
over,
yeah.
and he's like, yo, I'm only gonna do it to this point, and then we'll do this after this.
That's cool. That's
and then
cool.
it grew organically like that, and we
The relationship.
we started
happened,
a
yeah.
lot of we were doing a lot of shows, you know, together, and then it's ironically you mentioned 2014, 10 years from his album. That is the same year that all three of us started the Slap Frost tour.
Got it.
Wow.
Amazing.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Universe, man.
We were in my
dots are connecting.
garage.
It's crazy, yeah.
Thinking of what we could do to compete with our homies. Basically, this is like right after
You're ready. Yeah, you were strategically making.
How the Grouch Stole Christmas.
Yeah.
started.
Yep.
There you
And
go.
so we were like, we wanted to do that, and I was actually on the first How the Grouch Stole Christmas tour with the Balians.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember that actually. That's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, we go see him. He always says he
circle.
ain't doing it, but he does it every year. But
Yeah.
we'll go see.
Whatever's
him when
best
he
for
comes
business
out.
and
Yeah,
good
I
for the
love
people.
it.
Hey, I'm not complaining.
I love it.
We talked a little bit about Equipto earlier. You're in a group with Equipto called Justin's Case, correct?
Absolutely.
Talk a little bit about Justin's Case and who all is in that group.
Justin's Case is myself, Equipto, MC Pause,
Fire.
and AG.
Dope.
We got together doing shows, doing the last series of shows with Zion I.
Wow.
Okay.
That's how we even came together, because the big homie called me and was like, yo, True, I need to get some shows. And if you guys don't know, I'm also an independent booking agent. Been that since about 2012. So he called me up, and we have a vast history of touring and doing shows. And so he asked me to, book him some shows, and he wanted Equipto to go on tour with him or be a support act at these shows. And it was right when the doors started opening up from COVID.
COVID's
and,
bullshit.
Yeah, and we were getting out there, and so it was like kind of like a big deal.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And me and Equipto and AG, we kind of thought it was a huge honor, number one, and we wanted to basically put our best foot forward for the big homie. So at the time, we were doing these parties called the Warehouse Whereabouts. In where my studio is inside the sound.
That's dope. Warehouse.
During the
Whereabouts.
pandemic,
I like that. Yeah, where on
so we were
earth is
just
the
getting
whereabouts?
random musicians,
Just flyers, kind of on the flyer on the tip, kind of that kind of
just
stuff.
like freestyling, just playing beats, singing, instruments, drums, everything, and we would record it, and it would be free flowing, like kind of.
Oh,
like
you
some
would record that whole session?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I've recorded. We still have those recordings, but so basically what we did, we took elements of what we're doing at Warehouse Whereabouts and did it on the road, kind of like a band.
That's dope.
We were working with a flute player at the time, and this is kind of before MC Pause got down, because he plays the congas, and so he was doing shows with his group, opening up. And so a couple times he brought the congas to the
kind
shows.
of an organic,
That's so dope.
organic sound. Just kind of freestyling out there on them.
And then so we're doing the last shows, and ultimately Zumbi was taken from us.
Yeah.
And
R.I.P.
The music that we were making, because we were put together with Zumbi, was some of the most progressive and really alternative music that we've ever done, and
experimental kind of. Huh?
Yeah. Like so, we really went hard when he passed away, and that's kind of where the name comes from.
Yeah. Like when we'd seen him in April, and it was one of the best shows I think I'd ever seen, and we'd seen him in Pacifica, right?
Yeah, it was Pacifica, a very intimate show. It was Deuce Eclipse's birthday party. They had a birthday cake and all this stuff. It was just awesome. Man.
Yeah, I would remember.
Small,
it
but
was
positive
dope.
vibes.
It was super
and
dope.
He killed it just on the stage as always.
And then after the show, we took a sideline out. He was able to hang out and smoke and chill and all that. And then tragically,
for you, Vocab, being someone that you grew up in the Bay Area, correct? So I mean, Zion I obviously was a prominent piece of Bay Area hip hop music. What was it like you being able to form a relationship with Zumbi and being able to call him a friend? And
it was crazy because I used to chase Zion I shows around. Back in the day. Like I remember specifically going to Storyville in San Francisco and seeing him perform Zumbi and Amp Live and The Mission at the time. And The Mission had this had a TJ who had a table he built, and he had these strings strung across the table like a sitar. And then he had he had a turntable on one side of the table, so everything that would happen to the table would go through the needle of the turntable. So he would hit the strings, and he had these little buttons. And I remember seeing Zumbi freestyle to that, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. And then from then on, I was just like a big ass fan. And being able to, like you said, become friends with them is very, very special. I think that
it's amazing.
I'm pretty sure that our video, Stay Focused, was the last time he did a video. And that was a real special day. Even my kids bring it up all the time because we got some food I brought in for the shoot, and his kids were there, and my kids were there, and all day they were just tearing shit up while we were hanging out. And it was a special day, man. That was a really special relationship, man. It was interesting because me and him were different. I would say I'm conscious, but I would say he's very conscious.
For sure. But you guys meshed very well together, bro.
And he was cool as fuck. He had a great sense of humor. He was real as fuck. He didn't have to, but he brought me on tour. Like, he didn't have to do that. Like, for the Ritual Mystic tour.
Good dude.
We had just gotten back from tour, and I was sick as a dog, man. Little did I know later, after I went out with Zumbi, I came home, went to the doctor, but I had pneumonia.
No way.
We had been home for like 2 weeks, I think, right, Drew?
You had the walking
road
pneumonia.
life, bro.
Yeah, we had been home for like 2 weeks. Zumbi hit me. Yo, you want to go on tour? You got to drive. You got to tour manage, and you're gonna open up for me every night. I was like, whoa, that's a lot.
Sure.
So I was like, so I called True to see if he could go, because obviously I need a DJ. He couldn't go, and so I went out without him, and it was a great experience. Like, I really learned a lot about myself. I really learned a lot about him. We became a lot closer on that, and
that's a learning experience.
It was huge. It was great, and he didn't have to do that. He could have called anybody. He wanted.
He obviously saw something very special in you and felt that too, because he doesn't just do things like that.
That was such a great tour. We laughed because the one show that True popped up for was the shittiest show on the tour. It's like the only one.
Jesus.
Yep. That was wet.
Hey, you know what? I want to do something real quick.
Oh, word. Okay.
Oh, man.
Let's do it.
Woo.
Let's play it.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Baba Zumbi.
Justice for Zumbi.
My brother.
Stay focused through the hardest of times.
Oh, you want me to rap it? Stay focused through the hardest of times. Steady my train of thought with an incredible rap.
Hell yeah.
Find ways to, I'm too emotional, bro. I can't do it.
Please do.
Bullshit.
Please. We said please.
Run that shit back.
Run it back. We said please.
Hey, this is live.
All right.
Yeah.
Milkcrates and microphones. Vocab Slick.
Stay focused through the hardest of times. Steady my train of thought with an incredible rhyme. Find ways to climb without a visible sign. Infinite potential when I open my mind. I said I stay focused through the hardest of times. Steady my train of thought with an incredible rhyme. Find ways to climb without a visible sign. Infinite potential when I open my mind. It's all mathematics, algorithms and add traffic, fear tactics, manipulating masses. Media manufactured, captions create panic, damages Titanic, the biggest victims of planet. Fact is, I lack adjectives for proper description of these dark times we're in. Seems my intent should be my ascent on the back of the strength that resides within. That's tragedy turned triumph. Violence out of the violent. True origin story. You hear what you can't hire. Phoenix out of the fire. Fixing to fly higher. No use of a co-pilot or any other reliance. I am a giant. I tower over Poseidon with cower in my right, and I write in the sky brighten. Both the lightning striking in my likeness, inviting the iris to identify the crisis. I stay focused through the hardest of times. Steady my train of thought with an incredible rhyme. Find ways to climb without a visible sign. Infinite potential when I open my mind. I said I stay focused through the hardest of times. Steady my train of thought with an incredible rhyme. Find ways to climb without a visible sign. Infinite potential when I open my mind. Zumbi.
I'm hopeless, suffer from violent overdoses. I'm too precocious, God body in the process of human lotus. Watch them bloom inside the coldest environment, flying high, a satellite.
You know this.
It's episodic, murder who? She try to roll it. I resurrect intellect, interview no opponent. The break of dawn, smell the ganja like a sauna. Peace upon you, re-release from California. That's Asalama, mad drama, up in quarantine in sight. Heed the light. You for it, they see the chorus. I'm Horace, you can't ignore us. You see the forest, these trees, they be the purest. So we record it, mix it down and get it sorted.
My brother, I'm all in.
So we can transform it and transmutation. Homie, I'm all for it. I steady don't wait there, break out of Earth's orbit.
I stay focused through the hardest of times. Steady my train of thought with an incredible rhyme. Find ways to climb without a visible sign. Infinite potential when I open my mind. I say I stay focused through the hardest of times. Steady my train of thought with an incredible rhyme. Find ways to climb without a visible sign. Infinite potential when I open my mind. It's been an incredible ride. The pinnacle I hide, the ink settle I scribe, a indelible rhyme. Independent by design, opposite of flying blind. Definition been defined, created inside my mind. I put it all on the line, conquering the divide. Give portions to all the people who helped me to see the light. It's that worldwide vibe, check my stride. Ain't no other job I can flex this nice. Noon and night, moving like best ever. Use a mic, certified psychotype, pen drip, cyanide, vocab, super live, amplified homicide, spread through citywide, catching like a brush fire. Bust like pressure in the rust pipe. Thug life done right, hand on that pump twice. Hard times, rough life, pain and the sacrifice. Train nights, dreaming that my aim's right. I stay focused through the hardest of times. Steady my train of thought with an incredible rhyme. Find ways to climb without a visible sign. Infinite potential when I open my mind. I said I stay focused through the hardest of times. Steady my train of thought with an incredible rhyme. Find ways to climb without a visible sign. Infinite potential when I open my mind. I said I stay focused.
Rest in peace, Baba Zumbi.
Man, hurting them, bro.
Zion I forever.
Hurting them.
Rest in peace, Spaceman Cell. The Balians forever.
Y'all here tearing up, man.
Hey, man, that
song. That shit's fire, bro. That shit is fire.
Man, that's a fire track.
Appreciate that.
Hey, I appreciate you doing that for us, man, because that's like
Tell
you said.
him, I wasn't about to do that.
Hey,
True. Thanks for making him do that.
Thanks for making him do that. That was wicked.
That's amazing.
It's special, and you know what? And people need to hear that shit because it's fucking it's legendary shit, and something that we always talk about on here with artists and for people, for you know what I mean, like. After you're gone, your music lives on.
Forever.
And that means
Forever.
you live on. So for Zumbi, like, we need to play that music and let him live on forever. Long live.
Oh, yeah.
That's why when we do this live, we don't take his verse out. We play the verse.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Like it should be.
Yeah, we slammed that shit.
Perfect, man.
You know, it was the best, man. I remember I wanted to get him on the song. I had just barely got a little microphone and this little weak ass setup in my bedroom, like right before COVID, because my producer was moving to Hollywood, and I was like, man, I can't go out to LA every time I want to record. Make me a list of what I need, like bare bones. Yeah. So he made me a list, and I got a little setup, and I recorded them. I recorded this whole song with like a $200 microphone. Sent it to Zumbi because we were all on lockdown. Yeah. And what was it? Yeah.
Yeah, it had to been.
Yeah. Sent it to him, and he knocked it out, sent it back, and That was it.
I'm not gonna bullshit. I didn't know you were gonna play the verse, and then when you did, I was like, "Damn, these fools are handling business right now."
Yeah,
for sure.
Because you let that whole verse run, and I was like, "Let's do that."
Right.
That's fucking. You're
I
killing
like it, man. Hey, Zumbi,
Oh,
one of
yeah.
my favorite MCs of all time,
Of
and,
all
and
time,
a
yeah.
live show. Like I've been to a number of his shows, and just the connection he makes with the audience and the energy you feel
One of a kind.
from him,
Bro.
and see,
Bro, just
And he's cool as
you
fuck.
know,
as
yeah, just all of
as
it.
as an MC, like I guess you kind of you give and take with being an MC. So it's like very few people can be a very good freestyle MC and a very good songwriter. He was one that could do both
Very well.
very well.
For sure.
I started out as a very good freestyle MC and a shitty songwriter. I became a better songwriter and not so good freestyle guy, right? And so Zumbi made a point to call me on stage every time, and I wouldn't come up unless he called my name.
Yeah.
And I remember just the look on his face every night. Like one night, like me and Equipto would be like kind of lackadaisical to run up because we didn't really understand how important that portion of the show was for him.
Yeah.
And I remember one night in particular in Idaho, at the end of the show, he's like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?" We're like, "What do you mean? What are we doing?" He's like, "Well, every night I call you guys' name, and you guys are hella slow to come up on stage." I was like, "Dude, it's like the end of the night. I'm tired, bro." And he's saying the same thing.
Yeah.
It's all, "Dude, that's my favorite part of the whole show.
Yeah.
When you guys come, man, I'm getting. When you guys come up and do the show, do that with me." And I was like, "Really?" And so it was just dope because he made me do that shit. I would take me 3 nights to get to quit shit in the bed. Like I would rap real nasty for like the first three nights, and then I'd get into some regular shit. But even if I was up there fucking up, dude, he had the biggest smile on his face, and he was having the best time.
Just having fun, man.
Period. Like no matter what was going on that stage, it was the handful of us and the crowd secondary. You know what I'm saying?
You know, for me too, as someone that I attended a lot of hip hop shows, when high school and shit, my favorite part of the show was at the end.
For sure.
When they would bring everyone back.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I saw Micah 9 and Abby Rude do that shit where they all came on and freestyle, and that for anybody that's watching any type of entertainment, I always say this for music, podcasts, movie, TV. What translates to the audience the most is when you are having fun.
Right.
When they're able to see that, these guys are having so much more fun than when they were on here doing their set. That translates to us more, and we're like, now we're into it. And that's anything. Movies, the podcast. When we're on the podcast and we're just in here just getting through the motions, motherfuckers can tell. When we're here having fun, cutting loose, doing the thing like we're doing tonight, it translates to the audience a lot
I think
better.
at some point I just became jaded with that part of it. I wasn't having fun freestyling.
Yeah.
And Zumbi made me have fun freestyling again.
Yeah. It's
And
important.
It was fun. It was hella fun.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'd be fucking up. He'd be
Push
looking at me.
are you saying you're trying to freestyle
Push
tonight? Is
you.
what you're saying?
No.
I think that's what he's saying. I think that's what he's saying.
He pushed you. He pushed you.
I think he's saying he wants to freestyle.
I mean, Zumbi, a man that really took the present moment seriously. That moment, just made it go.
Yeah, we had
slow.
some legendary shows.
Yeah.
I mean, you had to have with a guy like that. I mean,
Monumental that'll live forever too. I mean,
dude, I was just looking at this. So another anniversary that came up, May 30th, 24-year anniversary of Zion I's debut album, Mind Over Matter.
Wow.
Which
great fucking album.
Look, the Source named this and awarded them as the #1 hip hop independent album. That's how major this debut was. And some people don't even consider this his greatest album, But I mean, the impact they made right out the gate. Amazing.
To be able to be that successful independently and do it like out of the trunk type of style is incredible. The hustle and the strive
and the track list though too. I mean, bro, Trippin', Silly Putty.
I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I love Mind Over Matter. I was always a Deepwater Slang guy. But Mind Over Matter has the songs. When you look at the track list, like, oh yeah, that's right. That's on there. That's on there. You're like, oh yeah,
it's
that.
one of those. Yeah.
Oh, it is that one.
So you think his best album?
I mean,
I'm still.
It's
I think
one of.
I'm a flow guy,
it's
man.
Great.
I'm
Flow is
Deepwater.
Yeah,
I'm a Deepwater Slang. Sorry, man. I just
They're
love
both
it.
great albums.
Yeah, I love
Deepwater
It's hard to
Slang.
pick one.
I gotta say,
It's
the
hard to pick
Takeover is definitely by far
The best.
my favorite Zion I album for so many reasons. Number one, the music is incredible.
The production
The
has
production,
gone
yeah,
to
the
another
production,
level.
sure.
Yeah.
And it was
man.
just
Super pro,
the
super pro.
highest.
Dude.
Number two, I
Yeah.
was actually on the Takeover tour.
Okay.
The first time that Zion I toured with the live band.
Oh wow.
And yep, me and the Balians was right
awesome,
there.
dude.
There you go.
It was incredible. We
Motherfuckers
were
were
only booked
popping.
on the first part of the first leg of
Yeah.
the tour,
And
then
you went
we
the whole way?
And we were supposed to go home, and then the last show of the first leg was in Bellingham, and we were supposed to drive back home.
Call it a day, huh?
And my guys, the whole crew, like I was checking out at the hotel, everybody's in the van, and I get in the van, and everybody like you could tell they had been talking, and everybody shut up at one point, and it was like a weird silence. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And nobody wanted to ask me, but they asked me. He's like, yo, we had a meeting. We think you should ask the tour manager at the time, Tim House. He was like, you got to ask Tim House if we could do the rest of the tour.
Keep rocking this motherfucker out.
Like,
we're having too much fun.
Too much fun. We're learning so much, and we're just that was like the learning curve tour right there. Like the eyes were open. Like we had been on the Grout Stole Christmas, and then we went on tour with Living Legends, and then in within 2 months of each tour.
Yeah.
And then so it was April 2008. April 2008.
Damn, sounds like so long
Sounds
ago.
about
now.
right.
Yeah. And so we went out, and it was just like, wow, this is some big shit. So needless to say, I begged Tim House. And here's the thing. The next show, like I said, we just got done in Bellingham, Washington. We had to go home. The next show was 2 days from then in Missoula, Montana.
Ooh, that's a truck.
So we had to go home.
Get your shit.
And Tim was like, if you could make it there on time for load in, you guys could rock the rest of the tour. It's good. So we went back to California, figured it out, drove
shit.
to Montana, and fucking beat them there at load in. We were there when they rolled in.
Holy shit.
What a thug.
That's like an 18-hour drive.
So he gave us the thumbs up. He's like, I don't know how y'all did it. Y'all crazy as fuck.
Yeah, we are in.
But you guys are good.
You're about that business, so
Yes,
you're in it.
We were, man, the takeover tour. And that was just, and hearing those songs, because Holiday was on the road.
Yeah.
Kev Choice was the tour, was the MD, the music director.
Wow.
It was, man.
And you're right. The album, The Takeover, is amazing. And for me, it really did cement that Zumbi, he has not lost it. I mean, he's
Still got his
still very
fastball.
much
Yeah.
on it. Yeah, I mean, there's...
Well, and when you talk about, I love that you talked about, like, on that tour, it was like you were learning so much. That those opportunities and those situations for you guys and being around someone such as Zumbi that had done so much in the industry and been all over the place, that's like going to college and learning your trade
You are
from one of the best professors in the world.
He was the first one I talked to in the industry, musician friend, when I found out my wife was pregnant with my daughter.
Oh, wow.
Like we had a show. I had just found out like that week.
Crazy.
And that I was pregnant. I was freaking out, kind of.
You don't really tell people. You know, you like keep that close to the chest, and you like find one person to be like, "Hey, guess what?"
Well, we happened to have a show together, and I thought so highly of him, and I knew he had kids. I'm like, "How are you doing this, dude?" He's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "I'm about to have a daughter." He's like, "And?" I was like, "Well, how am I gonna tour and do this and do that?" He's all, "You're just gonna do it." And I was like, "Oh, okay." But he's like, "You'll figure it out, and you just do it. That's all you got to do." And it was great advice.
Isn't that just parenting in general, dude? Like, how are we gonna do this? You just
do
fucking
it.
figure it out, dude.
There's no rule book. You
Just
make
jump
it
in and
happen.
figure it out.
Yeah, because I was looking for some like, you know,
parental advice. Some
some crazy,
Well,
Dalai
you know,
Lama
I got
shit.
myself two
sometimes
nannies,
sometimes
and
the
then I changed everything.
deepest, most
most
helpful
simple,
advice is the most simple, straightforward shot. Because you're looking for all this special and how am I going to get this done? And really,
you're
just
gonna do
straight
the
at it,
work. You're gonna
motherfucker.
fucking do it. You're gonna do it. You're gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
Yo, have you guys seen the movie Janky Promoters before?
Yes, I have.
Yes,
You know,
indeed.
And I just watched this yesterday.
you didn't know
for the
about this?
first
For the first time?
Modesto.
And I had no idea it was based in Modesto, California.
Yeah.
The 209. They keep
Well,
shouting
there-
out 209. And
You do realize that's about Cobalt. It's a
you know,
fucking.
it very
it's
much so
it's
is.
about Cobalt, basically.
No, not but Cobalt is in no way a janky promoter.
Not at all. But you got Ice Cube playing them.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's funny how they're in Modesto, and they're bringing in
Modesto
they're bringing in
209.
Young Jeezy to Modesto, trying to put on a show.
Did you hear?
But they're piece of shit promoters. They're treating them like scum, doing all this bullshit.
What's his fools kept saying 209, 209,
209, 209. So janky promoters. I mean, you guys have done a number of shows, been on tour. Have you guys had any bad experiences with janky promoters, or has it been all love, all positive?
I think the first time we were on tour, the promoter dipped off with the money box in Vegas. That was the first time, right?
Okay.
Aliens and distant relatives.
So
That's a dirtbag move.
it wasn't like a full like run, but we had like a series of shows. We were in like Vegas. We were in like Nevada City. You know, here and there. But this particular show, the guy we were at the Beauty Bar in Vegas when the Beauty Bar used to crack for nickel beer night.
Okay.
Shout out to everybody who remembers that joint. Woo. So we had rocked the show and dude had cut out with the bread. I ended up later down the line getting some retribution, not physical, but they gave that bread. You know what I'm saying? But it was unfortunate. It was like,
what a dirtbag on steal the fucking money box.
It was miscommunication. He didn't really steal it per se, but he didn't distribute the funds accordingly.
He didn't give you any.
He embezzled
money
it.
box.
He did.
He didn't steal. He embezzled.
There's been some fun, but there's been some funny times where like people didn't pay and what they would give like copious amounts of weed and IOUs and
let me tell you
sometimes that shit actually works. Nah, dude, we done got peas before.
Oh shit, for real?
You know, sometimes
Jesus
it kind of
Christ.
works out to where like, okay, we'll
you're coming out all right. Yeah.
If I could flip this, we can make this work.
But we ain't flipping it. We smoking this.
Funny janky promoters.
Yeah.
Forgive me, but here's a pound of some chronic.
All right, that'll work.
Well, you guys want to get into some song picks?
Yeah, we definitely got to get into some song picks. Before we do that, real quick, plug your guys' upcoming shows. I know you have a number of them, and we're involved with one that we haven't talked about yet. But please plug your upcoming shows.
Okay.
We got June 15th coming up. If you're in the Sonoma County area, we have the Festival at the Somo Village.
Festival.
Play on words. I love
We're going to
puns.
say that one more time in Sonoma County, the Festival.
At Somo Village. So if you're into microbrews and IPAs and that sort of thing. It's a beer festival.
Okay.
And they also have music. It's dope. It's like a little festival. So that's on the 15th. And then you wanted to say that?
What is that? The 21st.
21st. Yep.
Friday night at Brentwood Emporium.
Real close to these parts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very close to these parts.
Yep.
What is that area called? Because we got Fresno is like the valley.
Mm-hmm.
So what is
We're
like
central.
Antioch and
Antioch's
Brentwood?
like East Bay.
East Bay?
East Bay.
Really? Still that? Okay.
I'm pretty sure East Bay stops right around there,
Okay, well,
Brentwood, Antioch area.
East Bay's own Brentwood Emporium
There you go.
is bringing Mickey Avalon to their lovely venue, and we happen to be direct support.
Hell yeah.
Mickey Avalon's a MCMP alumni. We've had him on the show, so shout out Mickey.
That's the homie.
Yep.
We've done a series of shows / tours with the homie, and it's good that when he comes out in this area, we could always like share a stage with him and catch up. And
he was super cool.
Shit. Yeah,
super cool. When we talked.
For sure. And what's crazy
too.
Just before we get into song picks about Mickey Avalon and just like Dirt Nasty, we did a recent episode where we did a full listen along to Grouch and Eli's No More Greener Grasses album.
Great listen along.
And coming to find out, Dirt Nasty helped with some of the production on that album, and we had no idea
none.
these connections that were taking
Yeah,
place
because
years ago.
they spend a lot of time in Alameda together.
Yeah. It's amazing,
sense.
you know?
Makes sense.
Hip-hop history,
For
man.
me, let me get a
We're doing song picks?
Yeah.
You're going to go first?
Yeah.
You're such a scumbag.
11.
We got guests in the house. You know
No, I don't care who these guys are. 11 to 22 is my song pick.
Okay.
Hey,
I'm a dirtbag. I don't care if there's
You're not rude for that one because that's a fire track.
1122 is
Yes.
because I'm from the 707.
Yeah.
Yeah.
San Quinn is
Please
from the
explain it,
415.
Okay.
So 707 plus 405.
Got it. You know, I had no idea what it was. Thank you for explaining it to me. I probably wouldn't have remembered to ask you. So thank you for remembering to explain it.
What nobody really gets is at the very end of the song, the computerized voice says exactly that.
Does it?
Okay.
Okay. Turn that bad boy up.
I should have listened better.
Play the video on screen.
Oh yeah.
It's been a cold winter, hot summer, I am under so much pressure, though the pain will never take me under. Chest like a Teflon vest so I could deflect any objects thrown by the devil's rejects. Got a spring in my step and don't mind jumping to action. Ain't the king of the west, but I've been crowned by affection. Adorned beyond norm, reborn to quiet a storm. Torn from the heavens to make waves drown the shore. I scored, been ignored, explored every direction from south to north, east to west, stepping towards that goal to export art in its true form and never conform to their path. I plotted my own course, forced my way through and rinsed due. Struggled and hustled hard till knuckles blue, bleeding. I pushed through, needing a better angle, a better view, a better mind state to feel better when dead ain't you.
Fire. So dope. So goddamn hard. Super hard.
Who got some gangsta swag? Stepping up for the cause, murder with cash. Laying out
The video is
routine,
so
providing
clean.
rounds in a few things only utilize to keep the crew mean. You never seen men operating up in unison. Everybody completes the mission, it doesn't matter who you send. Catch a case, go mute like a button on remote control. Little ones observe, they know not to never flying under the radar. Ice cold, but we never melt.
What's he sitting in
1,000
right
Gs,
there?
3 states in the Bible Belt. 200 G's flip
Okay.
flop.
It's like a little old school Honda or a Datsun, whatever. Yeah.
People they never get
That's
Slender
sick.
and a man, we gon' sit at the round table down an infiltrator. My method more than sounds fatal. Close any margin, do away with any deficit. Defecate on your posse as I'm pulling on purple medicine.
That was this after party for this big weed festival thing.
Okay.
This party was rocking.
Poppin'.
My boy was like, come through. I got you in here. We're going to shoot a video. Just come. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. So I came through. He had the whole shit set up, and it was fucking dope.
Fire, dude.
Bro, that setup behind you is so sick.
Clean.
Through ups and downs, I humbled myself. I grind as if I'm Puma
Bella the
Stone to
fella.
care for myself. I stopped tripping, looked within and became
Ricky
aware
Bobby
of
setup
myself.
is
Got comfy
clean.
in my own skin and then I spared myself. Of all the bullshit, fake homies and fake friends, I stopped listening to devices that were likely scams. I drew up a blueprint and then sketched out a new plan and started building a foundation to become a better man. Tell me, how am I supposed to live when my immediate family is like distant relatives and my close friends are just like my brothers and sisters? We work hard every day, hands calloused and blistered. I cut the bullshit like blades on scissors, game polished as skipping stones that lay in ill rivers. Got a flow like UPS that's made to deliver. It's just the two of us, you can lean on me, Bill Withers.
So hard. So hard.
Don't keep on game. Real boss, don't keep on game. Real boss, real boss, don't keep on gaining.
Too good. That shit's so fire, bro. It's crazy.
Super clean.
The production,
Just everything.
fire. Everything is fire.
Production,
Fire.
the videography.
11 deuce deuce.
Thank you.
Bro,
11 deuce
yeah, the
deuce.
editing.
That
That
shit
was
is
a fun
hard
one.
as a motherfucker.
Who's this Alex D Films? He's the one putting this together?
He's Templito brand now, but yeah, he's a dope videographer.
brand.
Yeah.
Templito, TEMPLITO.
Okay.
Oh, we're going straight in. That's my
That's
song
you.
pick.
That's you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
Give
go.
me.
Let's
Introduce
go.
it.
Pick.
Pause
All
it.
right.
Pause it. Introduce it.
So this is all hand drawn and animated by Sunspot Jones.
Sick.
Even better.
Who has
Another MC
wrote a
PLM.
children's book, The Firebrand
Yeah.
Dragon. Who
Yep.
we talked about that on the
Yeah.
show, but
So
Full screen it.
we're going to
Dude.
listen right now. This Vocab Slick and the Grouch find a way with the official video
Shout
that
out to
was
Grouch.
hand drawn by Sunspot
Sunspot
Jones.
Jones.
that's
Yes,
so
sir.
dope.
We love that.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
It's a big world. What a crazy place. Ain't afraid to say I made mistakes in a major way. Stumbled through the darkest part before I found my saving grace. Clear as day, reflected on my children's face. See, every day's a race to find your place before you fade away. For most of us, success is key. Like 88, wish I could read the notes to find a tone and help my voice convey the message I project to hit you hard. As 808s, I lay in wait, praying for a great escape. Something to take me away from all the pain and hate. I lay awake, dreaming for a better place.
Like some Goonies meets Scooby-Doo kind of.
You could never take away from the vision. See the aim is precision. I'm talking high definition. As God is my witness. This is divine intervention. On the road to redemption. Till my soul is acquitted. Let's get it. I live my life trying to find a way through these crazy days. Ain't nothing changed. I've been on this road, hoping I can find my way back home. Ain't nothing changed. I better get up and give me one. Been patiently waiting for celebrations. When I get when I'm sharing
that sax dude is so hard. Ain't fucking around.
Struggle with daily rhythm, been feeling lazy with it. I know the ancient wisdom. At times I pay no listen, but a mass metaphor can't stop what I said it for. The stars shine for our kind. And I always find my way back home without a GPS. From the hallways to the corridors, I'll be a great orator. When the knee is on my brother's neck, it's time to roar. And when you see us, we gon' pay respect and honor yours. Whether I'm on a tour or in my home, love energy I project, protect, that's all I know. We never fall like snow, but may cry like rain. When the twilight came, it defied my aim. And so I closed my eyes, and I felt inside. And then I shot my shot, the accuracy. They'll try to kill your guides, break down your pride. I still think my thoughts immaculately. Find a way.
I live my life trying to find a way through these crazy days.
Oh, the drum. It is hard.
Pretty tight. He killed
Hey, real talk, though. That's hard, bro.
Been patiently waiting for celebrations. When I get when I'm sharing it with my
The saxophone guys hurt them. You're in the cold. Super dope, the saxophone guys there hurt them.
Gotta let that engine open up. Remember what they said, enjoy the ride before it's over. Plus take care of those you love, they need a shoulder when it's cold as fuck. Don't ever dim they shine. Instead, soak it up. Hold them up if they need it. Life's tough and easy to feel defeated when your energy is depleted. The streets are freezing. My Adidas froze to the cement. Trying to gain traction, but my action changed the season. Please believe it. How you living? True intention. Been a minute since beginning on the path that I committed. Grabbed the wheel and started shifting. Found the right direction and headed into the distance. Tires spinning. Now I'm in the wind lane drifting. Reminiscing. Back to when I started living by following intuition. That's when I started winning and understanding the stakes of play. I'm committing my fate to a better day. I'll find a way. I live my life trying to find a way through these crazy days. Ain't nothing changed on this road. Hoping I can find my way back home. Ain't nothing changed. When I better get up and get
my mom's.
Been patiently waiting for celebrations.
Had to give them all a
when I
shout,
get when I'm sharing it with my day ones. Where the liquor on, still ain't nothing changed.
So hard.
All right,
This part,
so-
hold on. Let it go. Let it go.
Oh, sorry.
That's all Sunspot.
It's amazing.
Yeah, he
All
did
right.
a nice
That
job
was
with
sick as fuck.
So when obviously were you there the entire time? You're not there the entire time he's making it.
Oh hell no!
So when he
It's
sends
like
that
4
back to
months.
you, the final,
yeah.
what is your like reaction to
First
something
impression.
like that?
I was tripping out. It was
He got
it
me.
was crazy because I just sent him. We had some conversations. I had sent him some video of myself rapping the song.
Yeah.
And then I sent him some styles of art that I kind of liked. And then he wanted me to send him pictures of things I wanted in it. So I sent him a picture of my mom, Zumbi of
That's
Zion I,
cool. Very cool.
and my kids, and that's about. And then we talked about the styles. Like, yeah, I'm thinking Goonies meets like
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Like we're on the quest for something. I need the old school map in there.
It even had a South Parky vibe to
Yep.
it.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I never thought I'd see Grouch on South Park, but that motherfucker done killed it tonight.
Yeah.
I ain't playing
But no,
around.
I was
tight.
floored when I saw it.
Yeah, it's super dope.
Because for me, the first time I saw it, I was like, "This is." I mean, I didn't know at the time. I didn't even know Sunspot had done it, but
No.
like watching it, you're like, this is like high production, not out of your realm, but like this is like just some fucking crazy shit.
He murdered it, dude.
Yeah,
he's talented, super talented.
We have a guest that comes on here a lot. His name's Oscar Goldman. He's a very talented artist from
real pervert,
Sonoma.
real pervert. We love him.
He's
We
son
love
of a
him.
bitch.
No, we love Oscar. We love
But
him.
he has a dude, a female from Washington or Oregon that does like claymation for him and claymation videos that are amazing,
super amazing videos.
Yeah. So any type of art, when you see arts clash like that, music and art and like that.
I'm just trying to keep it fresh because it's like, as a rapper, it's like, what do you? Just rapping the camera all the time. Let's keep it fresh. I mean, I like those kind of videos. It's like a staple.
Yeah, for sure.
But let's try to figure something else.
Shout out to our boy Oscar Goldman out there. If you're
Shout out
out
to
there
Oscar
and you're
Goldman.
watching, we love you, Oscar.
Hey, well, you can find both those tracks we just played off of Vocab Slick's album Language. Dropped it a few years ago, dude. One of
it
my
just hit 500,000 streams, I think.
That's awesome because
Well
it's
deserved.
very deserving.
Yeah,
from top to bottom, the album
Thank you,
is
man.
awesome, dude.
Yeah.
So I mean, I hope that you have more stuff in the
I
works.
do.
and,
I basically got a whole album ready. I'm just
awesome. I can't
I
wait.
don't feel like
wait
it's
for the
done
right
yet.
time. Yeah, wait.
Can I ask
Whenever
a
it's ready.
question?
Whenever it's ready.
Tonight, between you guys here,
Yeah.
can we get a little something that we think we never heard before, or maybe
Something.
something that you guys maybe just
sure.
But you guys just fuck around with when it's just you guys. I mean, we would love that. It doesn't have to be
What do you
anything
wanna
that's
do?
on the stone. Let's just get a little freestyle between you guys. Is that possible?
Not a freestyle, but
Well,
No,
yeah.
a
Be a
freestyle
freestyle
between you
rapper,
guys.
just
Like maybe he
anything.
mixes a little scratchy, and you get on it, and you guys got something you guys do.
A little scratchy.
You got some scratchy over there.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Scratchy,
A little
scratchy.
scratchy, and he jumps on it, and he makes it all nicey, you know? You know what I mean? A little slicey, dicey, nicey.
My man's getting spoiled tonight.
No,
over
if you
here.
haven't heard, my man's not the best with words over here.
Try my best to get something good for us
little
going.
scratchy,
over
scratchy,
here.
a little itchy.
Scratchy.
Hey, we were lucky enough.
We could do something. We could do something. We could do something.
Yeah, that's
Let
what
me just say-
I'd love to see that.
We were lucky enough just to get that
Let me see.
Don't you tell me
Zumbi
that.
track with
Oh,
live
man.
performance with
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
like
yeah.
special
Oh,
moment
that
on
was
this
special.
podcast.
That was special.
Yeah, that's gonna be like top 5 special moments on this podcast.
Bro,
all
that's
time.
getting cut out especially just for a special
I
moment.
appreciate that.
But if you're gonna give me a little scratchy, we'll take a little scratchy. Hell yeah, let's do it.
Vocab Slick.
There we go.
Vocab Slick.
Plus the DJ you respect. Plus the DJ you respect.
Ooh, so hard.
Vocab Slick.
Plus the DJ. Plus the DJ you respect.
Vocab Slick.
Plus the DJ you respect. Plus the DJ you respect.
Vocab Slick.
Plus the DJ you respect. DJ you respect.
Yeah.
Come on.
Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up. Come on. Hands up, hands up.
Hands up. Come on.
Yo, this is Suicide Squad meets the Minotaur's mob. The art of war ambiance, West Coast dialogue. Peace to the gods, bon voyage. Your kids on the python when the mic's on. No restrictions, delivering over any instrumental. I'm King Kong, continuing the legacy of monumental fight songs. I should be icon for snapping like Nikon, but y'all wanna act like I ain't fire with a Mont Blanc. Past the point of turning back. Murder rap, maniac on tracks, more gas and loud packs. You can't ignore that. Re-up or react to reassess the reason y'all been sleeping on me ASAP. Ain't talking Rocky, just a cocky Caucasian, aiming like paparazzi, exhibit the bombing, no kamikaze. I be in a lane you can't be in with Mr. Miyagi, training to be a champion. Still going. Woo!
Don't stop that rap. Don't stop that rap. Don't stop that rap.
Gets vocab, slick if you came late. Steady run tracks, never in place. Hold up, wait, refresh the frame rate. West Coast, Golden State, North Bay, hold the weight. 101 highway, I-5 interstate. Carve my own lane, wear it like a pink steak. Never gave a fuck, guess I'm a cheapskate. Paint a perfect picture, never need a retake. Throw away the negative that never need to keep space. Bars like a keepsake, locked in a brick safe. It's been a good year, ego on inflate. I share headspace with the Empire State. Check. You could say I skyscrape, elevated mind state, pupils on dilate. No mistake, I'm nice on a beat break. Right till my fingers ache, I'm flying no fucking cape.
Let's do it.
Dude, someone get a fire extinguisher. This man's on fire over
You
here.
wanna keep going?
Hey,
Do it.
Put this man out. He's
Hey.
on fire.
Somebody call the
Yo,
doctor.
Milkcrates
He's
and
sick
microphones.
as fuck.
Yeah.
Yo, Milkcrates and microphones.
Yes, sir.
Check this out. Pause for the moment, inhale the moment. This is my moment, I'ma make it infinite. Never content with the goals, how you finished. No limits, middle finger to the critics and the cynics. Mind your business. Y'all never thought I would last 5 minutes without a gimmick or a flamboyant image. Motherfucker, I'm a soldier, never quit when enlisted. Just authentic, 100% lyrics, 100% heart pumping life through a sentence. Leader of the new school, old feels vintage. Speakers bang out to help you come to your senses. One time for the love and the hate. 2 times if you're loving the break. 3 times for the drum and the bass. Come on, 1 more time, still holding my place safe. 1 time for the love and the hate. 2 times if you're loving the breaks. 3 times for the drum and the bass. Come on, 1 more time, still holding my place. Say the bars, the breaks, the lies, the hate, fake snakes, suckers in a two-face, the blood, the sweat, the scars, the scrapes. A small fraction of what it all takes. No relaxing, never slow up my pace. Your reaction put a smile on my face. Whether love or hate, either way feels great. Keep my name in your mouth till you recognize the taste. Recognize the face. Free a superhero, no cake. I run a locomotive with my Nikes unlaced. All gas, no brake, every step that I take. And I'll never change shape for fame's sake. Keep your phony high fives and handshakes. Listen closely, homie, I'm a mainstay. Catch me on the main stage, holding down my place. 1 time for the love and the hate. 2 times if you're loving the break. 3 times for the drum and the bass. Come on, 1 more time, still holding my place. Hey, 1 time for the love and the hate. 2 times if you're loving the break. 3 times for the drum and the bass. Come on, 1 more time, still holding my place. Hey.
Dude, so fire. My God.
Milkcrates and microphones.
Can we drop some lyrics on y'all real quick?
Yeah.
Can we get up out of here?
Please.
We already know that.
Paths you can walk through.
Oh, okay.
One that's gonna lead you to the
See if I
right
know.
direction.
Y'all like
That's
lyrics,
gonna
right?
set you up.
Oh, that's what we, yeah.
Exclusive.
Sometimes.
Get 'em all, waiting for my cue to call. Letting off shots like corner pocket 8 ball. Hey y'all, don't nobody move until I say so. Lay low, all across the floor, get a face full. There go them haters, I've been trying to get my pay low. Thankful you took the mask off, I am grateful. Everything you taught me, I intend to pay you back, fool. Jack move, cash rules, don't be bashful. Now we'll just call that a service charge. A little bonus for my efforts. I've been working hard, heavy on the grind, and hit a mark like a sharpened dart. Heavy rhyme I write, they regard as a work of art. From the start, this is me, ain't no part I play. I know it's hard to believe, like I'm on display. Authentic spitting's getting vintage like a denim coat. That's why they out here digging on my written quotes. Slick. This is me, I am him, this is all for us. VS2 letters that y'all could trust. Studied the blueprint, hoping that could be enough. That you a game plan, playing it with a
golden brush.
Attention every inning. Looking for a play so that the home team win it. Making my ascension way beyond your definition of a limit. This is endless if you in the simple physics. Swing and watch it go over the fences. When you follow intuition, bet you'll take on the pennant. Get in wherever it is that you fit in. Find comfort in your skin, I bet you better your position. This is an attempt to make you listen to an accurate rendition that'll prove your favorite rappers hold investments insufficient. That's a fact, not a difference of opinion. So don't ever get it twisted. This is for those in attendance. Hope this clears any suspicions. My contribution is nothing short of monumentous. Put respect on my name when it's mentioned in a sentence. Slick. This is me, I am him, this is all for us. VS, 2 letters that y'all could trust. Study the blueprint, hoping that could be enough. The Jew a game plan, painted with a golden brush.
That's exclusive.
Hell yeah. Hell
Fire.
yeah. That
Fire.
is fire.
Appreciate y'all.
Hey.
Bro, get the extinguisher.
VS.
Very lucky.
Vocab Slick.
True Justice.
DJ True Justice.
DJ True Justice.
Man, hey, I mean, when you guys get put on the spot and you're able to pull out something like that,
Bro.
you know that. Hold on, you know there's a connection that's already formed. You guys just look at each other and then do that. I mean, I saw you guys look at each other, then boom.
Well, that's what we. It's what we talked about in the beginning of the podcast when we talked about not having to say anything to your DJ. You just look back and be like, "Oh, you know, we know. Let's go."
And that is proof.
Do you? Are you a fan of Brother Ali?
Yes,
I can hear. Not that you're obviously.
It's the passion. It's the feeling.
The rhythmic passion is there.
Voice,
yeah, the rhythmic passion is there.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean it in a full compliment at all times. Yeah,
my favorite MC ever is Drez from Black Sheep. Ever.
Okay,
ever.
There it is. Yeah. So yeah, definitely a lot of conviction in your voice when you're rapping, and it definitely comes through.
You guys definitely fucking handled some fucking shit tonight. You guys handled some business tonight.
We're gonna need a song pick from
definitely
you.
handle business. We're on my song pick. We're gonna keep it rolling. Let's pick a track off of the Coach EP, True Justice EP. Put on a Zip Zero, one of my favorite tracks. Man, and if you can, put on the video. Just throw it up.
Hey, before we go any further, let me ask you a quick question. This is between us boys here. Who won tonight, the A's or the Blue Jays? I couldn't find it. I looked. I've been watching baseball, but I couldn't find it.
You want to know the score?
What was the end of the Giants game? Was it over?
Oh, the Giants won. The Giants won that bad boy. Which is what I love to see.
It's 1-1 right now.
I think it was like 6-2, 6-2 or 6-4 for. Oh, 1-1 right
it's
now on the Jays.
It's a tie game.
Cool. I'm trying to find it. I can't get it on my shit over here.
Hey, Vocab Slick, True Justice, again. One of the hottest hip hop acts, hottest hip hop duos in California. Catch him live if you have not seen him live, because you're in for something special.
And he played the live version.
Yo, this is the live version. Zip Zero, True Justice, Vocab Slick, Z-Man. Hey. Woo!
When I walk with my shoulders shrugged, that's how it is when you're fresh out of floods. Then when I walk with
my great idea for a video.
That's how it is when you're fresh out of floods. 6-0, zip 0, 6-0, zip 0, zip 0, 9-9-0. Fuck out my face when you get your cap peeled. Mike, metal, let your blood spill. Yelling on my level, lets you walk around on stilts. Strong arm steady, you can tell by how it's built. Ego overgrown, must be all the damn milk. I'm on tilt, and I ain't trying to level out. Going for broke till I find me a better route. Handing out heat like you're letting the devil out. Been about goddesses and ready.
So perfect, the lineup of the lyrics.
Dope as a brick of white, the nickel 9 flicker bright, line in my line of sight. I'm on flight. Yeah, fly as I ever been, might tap your pitch like the feds was listening. The vision is that Western Conference, home of the most dominant, prominent prospects. Monstrous flex, got a foot in your neck. With all disrespect, I give a fuck less. Live when I walk with my shoulders shrugged. That's how it is when you're fresh out of flood. Live when I walk with my shoulders shrugged. That's how it is when you're fresh out of flood. 6-0, zip 0, zip 0. Zip 0, 6-0, 9-9 zilch. Fuck out my face before you get your cap peeled.
I rap like I ain't got a care in the world, and you act like you and I ain't sharing your girl. You know your bitch, my freak side piece, my partner. I treat it like a pinata, you flip it like Jim Carter. My bitch trying to borrow a buck so it can help me right, but my pen is lit like it's filled with kryptonite. Sodomite, kill him on sight, you stepping fences. Better accept the death, which they ain't no half stepper like when he had his fingers up in Madonna. Pussy Naomi Campbell and I was just watching. He was getting sucked and fucked by Pam Potter. I was drinking Ghost Lager.
The whole bottle.
Drinking the nada. What you got a problem with me? Tilling the show where your soul is on oxygen. Oh, you ain't popping like you used to be. Confusing me, but giving a fuck is not enough.
Live when I walk with my shoulders shrugged. That's how it is when you're fresh out of flood. 6-0. That's how it is when you're fresh out of flood. 6-0. Zip 0. There it is.
6-0.
990. Fuck out my face before you get your cow pill.
So fire.
That fucking video is dope. And the match of the lyrics to each different show is fire.
So hard.
Not even
Too
joking.
good, too good,
The
too
match
good.
of the lyrics to each different show is fucking
Yeah,
fire.
super fire.
Had to play that
That's hard.
live,
That's hard to do. It's fire.
Yeah, that's super hard, man.
Very good.
Super hard.
That's coming in. Oh,
that's
we're going in. We're going again.
It's a marathon. It's a marathon.
Play one more? You going one more? Fucking
We're
play
going
it.
in deep.
Play another.
No. Let's get to your guys' song picks. Can we get a song pick from
Yes.
you guys? And it doesn't have to be anything
Doesn't have to be
from
nothing
you.
from you
You
guys.
could be anything on the map.
Show us something that we should be listening to that we don't think we're listening to now.
I would love to hear this. Either of you. True Justice.
You guys should rush and both. Who goes first?
Nah, I'm taking this one.
Yeah.
Take it.
Was it Nobody Move or by Run the Jewels? That Run the Jewels joint.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
We'll find out.
Run the Jewels. Hey, shout out to Killer
Yeah,
Mike.
Nobody
who,
Speak.
Nobody Speak.
Who,
There
Yes,
we go.
yes.
who won the hat
It's
trick
it's
at the
an oldie
Grammys.
but goodie.
I mean, Run the Jewels, man. Doing big things. I mean,
Super big.
super big.
I want to buy your
Seriously.
house.
No, you don't.
Yeah. And this is featuring DJ Shadow.
I do now.
You buy anything.
I do that.
All right, here we go. Run the Jewels. Nobody Speak. Oh no, we got the whole video here.
You could have put it. You
No,
could have
we
put it.
can't play it.
You could have put it on.
Play
the,
just a song. Yeah,
song.
find just a song.
But
1-1 right now. Top of the 8th.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Are you a what's it called fan now?
A Jays fan?
Yeah.
No, never. I'm an Ace fan. I got this hat because my daughter's fucking soccer team last year was a Blue Jays, and I wanted to seem like I cared more than the other dads in the fucking parking lot.
And you wanted an excuse to buy a hat.
Yeah, for sure. And I also, you know how it goes.
Here we go.
You've been rocking a lot of blue lately. You got something you want to tell me?
I'm a Southside Cripper.
Snoop Dogg.
Bag of dicks, put me to your lips. I am sick. I will punch a baby bear in his shit. Give me lip. I'ma send you to the yard. Get a stick, make a switch. I can end the conversation real quick. I am crack. I ain't lying. Kick a lion in his crack. I'm the shit. I will fall off in your crib. Take a shit. Hit your mama on the booty. Kick your dog. Fuck your bitch. That boy dressed up like he Santa and took pictures with your kids. We the best. We will cut a frowny face in your chest, little wench. I'm unmentionably fresh, I'm a mensch. Get correct, I will walk into a court while they wreck, screaming, yes, I am guilty, motherfuckers, I am death. Hey, you wanna hear a good joke? Nobody speak, nobody get choked.
Woo, DJ Shadow production.
Start pumping your bunions, I'm coming, I'm the dumbest. Who flame throw your fuck shit to Funyuns. Flame your crew quicker than Trump fucks his youngest. Now face the flame fuckers, your fame and fate's done with. Charlie Brown, Peppermint, Patty, Linus, and Lucy. Put coke in the doobie, roll woolies to smoke with Snoopy. I still remain that dick grabbing slacker that spill the wookie. Cause the total of the toolie will murder you friggin' moolies. Fuck out of here. Yeah. Nobody speak, nobody get choked. Hey. Nobody speak, nobody get choked. Hey. Nobody speak. Nobody speak. Only facts, I will shoot up. Baby duck if it quacks with a Ruger. Top billing, come cops and villainous shots is box shipped out and bought and y'all feeling it. LP killing it, Killer Mike killing shit. What more can I say? We top billing it, valiant without villain it. Viciously found victory. Burnt towns and villages, burning, looting and pillaging. Murderers try to hurt us, we curse them and all their children. I just want the bread and bologna bundles to tuck away. I don't work for free, I am barely giving a fuck away. So tell begging Johnny and mommy to get the fuck away. Yo, here's a gun, son, now run, get it the gut away. Live to shoot another day.
That was Nobody Speak by Run the Jewels.
That song is such a classic.
That's a journey
dope
right there.
song.
That's the
Fuck
journey.
yeah.
I mean, before we get out of here, we got one more song pick from Vocab Slick, but
Yeah.
I also wanted to be. I mean, I think this would just be wrong if we didn't get
you
DJ
got?
True Justice top 3 DJs of all time.
Yes,
And
please,
this isn't
please.
this
Good
isn't
call,
the best.
good call.
I just want to know who your favorite DJs of all time are.
Yeah.
DJ Cash Money,
Okay.
Jam Master Jay,
Of course.
Jazzy Jeff.
Ooh. Oh.
Jazzy Jeff, hey, and
Sneaking
that
that
man
one
is
in there.
still killing it on the turntables, bro. Like
Killing
I've
it,
seen
yeah.
videos of him just killing
Oh,
it.
yeah. Oh,
He's
yeah.
doing a lot of shows still. I mean,
That's amazing. Well, Vocab, you got a song pick you want to play?
I'm gonna tell you two,
yeah.
and you pick.
Okay.
Okay. So Souls of Mischief, Yes Lovely, and they just put out their new
Yeah,
video,
yep,
so
yep.
the homies,
Mhm.
or Black Thought and Danger Mouse, cheat codes.
Give me cheat codes.
I'm
Give me
going
cheat
Souls
codes.
Mischief.
I'm going cheat codes.
Let's do.
You're the tiebreaker.
I got a Hyro shirt on, but
There we go.
Let's
I
go
listened
cheat
to that.
codes. Let's
Yeah.
go cheat
let's do
codes.
cheat codes.
Let's
We were
do
talking
it.
about
So
MF
that
Doom
shit
earlier.
every other day, every other
exactly.
day.
Exactly. We were talking to Doom earlier. Let's go cheat codes.
I did say I wanted to mention a little. This is a fun fact about the Doom mask that I just learned. The very first MF Doom mask that he wore, not the first, the usual style you're used to seeing that he wore
Yeah,
towards
yeah,
the end
yeah.
of his career.
Yeah.
For most of his career, the first one was made out of a WWF wrestler, Kane, the wrestler's mask.
Oh,
a
really?
kid-
Was it? That
A
was
kid's
his
mask they bought at the toy store.
What did he look
and
like? What did he
spray painted
paint
all
it?
up.
He painted it silver?
It almost looks like Kane's
Yeah,
mask.
yeah.
There was some well-known graffiti artist did that for him.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
forget his name.
Metal Face.
Yep.
All right. I like that.
Fire and brimstone.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
you
before,
that.
wait, even before we go,
Yeah.
last question of the fucking night for both you guys.
No, we're not done. We got to do
No,
this.
no, no.
We got
I know,
a video.
I know.
We-
But
we
just a
got
quick,
some
just a
stuff.
quick, just a
We
quick.
got to get through it.
If you could change,
It's not over yet.
Not if you could change, but what was your rap name right now? Before it was this, if you were,
What is
the
it right-
second-
what is it
what
right
is
now?
the second? What is the second fall behind of your rap name?
Okay. Vocab Slick.
If Vocab
vocabulary
Slick didn't work out for you,
What's the backup plan?
Who was the backup?
Or you
plan?
get
I
sued. You
didn't
got
have a
sued right
backup plan.
now.
I don't have a backup plan.
You get sued by
I mean, I can tell you what my
Nothing,
name was before Vocab Slick.
Yeah.
Webster.
Kid Slick.
I like Kid Slick. Kid Slick is hard. And for you,
Sounds like 80s for
what
sure.
was it?
I don't have a
No
plan.
backup DJ name. None. You
Well,
got
check
one.
this out. Well, real quick.
All right.
Real quick.
Okay.
So I had a DJ name
Uh-huh.
before True Justice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was DJ Skills with a Z.
Okay.
And that was on one flyer.
Uh-huh.
And then I went back, and then I was told to use my real name. True Justice is really my name.
Wow.
Nice.
I didn't
My
know
fir-
that.
That's my first and my middle name.
Whoa, for real?
That's amazing.
What
I
the
didn't
fuck?
know
You
that.
got gold.
Your government name is True?
This man
There
got
we
gold and
go.
said I dished the gold for a second to
Awesome.
try to
Bro,
do
why would
something
you?
else.
Yeah, there ain't no
Yeah,
reason
you
to
got
go.
gold.
Yeah, it lasted one. That was it.
That's pretty sick, dude. That's pretty sick.
You need to sue that TV show, True Justice, that came out with a couple
Yeah,
seasons.
hell yeah, hell
Steven
yeah.
Seagal, you owe this man some
That shit was
money.
weak.
I like your
It
style.
was a whack show. You disparaged this man's name.
How dare you?
Here we go. Danger Mouse, Black Thought.
Let's go.
This album is dope, bro. And this track, super dope.
I listen to this like every week, bro.
It's fire. And that beat, too.
Yo, I'm sick, no lymph nodes are swollen. They told me even when the record skip, keep it rolling on his shoulder like a California highway patrolman. Launch codes were stolen and sold by Ed Snowden. I fled to Rome and told him address me as a Roman. I'm still in photos posed with my own omen. A thumping kicker for me to slam like Hulk Hogan is something like a plain bumper sticker, no slogan. This something for the shooters and back and forth commuters who never knew the difference in laws and jurisprudence. I feel as though it's safe to assume that to the students and non-congruent to the way that me and Doom do this. You checking the top 2 of 1,000 intelligent chaps with rap projects and housing developments. Cooler cross-legged on a crate like it's elegant. Try to hate, I'm puffing up your face like a pelican. Highly enveloped and activating my melanin. Y'all failing to see what's shaking besides gelatin. News bulletin, I refuse to take the medicine. Fuck a thick skin, I got me an exoskeleton. The black collar feral and a lobster. Deliver like an obstetrician, but not a doctor. Bring the Cambridge, the Websters, the Oxfords. The picture too long to watch. See the synopsis. Compensated for playing nice, it's optics. Product of the last poets and the wax prophets. I stop it, it's beyond out of pocket. Dunzo, I hit the gun show and got a rocket. Catastrophic, supreme microphone is. In Mexico, we the legendary Dos Cajones. Brothers, both components, utter close to colas, court holders, with bars as hard as Angolas.
Hey, it feels like a cold room that he brings heat to.
I like that.
He brings the fucking, he warms that fucking room, it feels
The
like.
mood switch, he chewed off strips of a brood witch. Danger make a groove off a glitch. Major boo booty twitch and the crew rich bitch. Always wanted to say that ever since the days in hallways taunting the stray cat. The one he often frequently slapped around. All the while waited and graduated cap and gown. Hated the rap sound, debated the crap until he felt he had it mapped down. Enough to have the game trapped and bound. Scratching the crown with the names of lames who yapped the noun. Or verb for that matter. Had no data for a herb who chatter. Oh, Eric Estrada, fat rat, the mask made a baddie as a mad hatter. Known for his absurd word choices, and will ignore you if you ask him if he heard voices. Look, the energy is crazy. Far as he was concerned, the enemy was lazy. Your attention please, freeze. He came to seize the free cheese. Before he flees to Belize, in case he forgot to mention, squeeze these. Just keep it on a need to know basis. They knew he was a Negro, so no need to show faces. Back in the days of no laces, on a slow pace, they used to say he might could go places. Whatever the cases, the card he played was ace of spades, but no races. A spastic, some call loony. When he split a tune, sarcastic as Paul Mooney.
So hard, bro.
Look, like I was saying, I ain't fucking around. It feels like it's a cold room. Homie came in and fucking just warmed the whole place.
Yeah.
And just visually looking, that gray on his beard says, I've been in the game and I ain't to be fucked with. For real, the whole visual aspect of that fucking thing is dope.
I agree.
Super artistic
fire,
and
dude.
simple. Super.
Oh yeah, for sure. You don't,
know
you
what?
don't need that much.
No, simple and
make it
very,
good.
and just him spitting at first, you see the gray on his beard, you're
Yeah.
like, this motherfucker been in the game a long time, and he's about
sure.
to lay it down.
Black
And then
Thought?
come on,
Fucking
I know,
legend,
bro.
bro.
But if you've never seen
Come
the
on.
video,
Yeah.
you automatically imagine, just from looking, that the man himself is spitting the truth.
You're right.
The visual though matches the sound too, because
it's
the
perfect.
the sound.
The room is cold, and he heats it.
Yeah.
He heats it
Truly,
with this
truly
fucking
does.
heat.
I felt it.
And then
I felt it.
And then he sits on the side
Yeah.
to let Doom kill, and Doom's not even there.
For
Now the
sure.
room is real hot.
Hey.
I'm just saying.
What I was
for
saying
sure.
is that
I'm
visual
just
kind of
saying.
matches the
Just saying.
song, because
I
those are.
like this guy.
He likes to say a lot of things with a lot of words.
I'm
Not
just
a lot of them
saying.
make sense. You
That's
know what?
what's going
That's why we
on.
called him nonsense.
Yep,
He
yep,
is
yep.
nonsense. This
Yep.
is
It's
nonsense. But anyways,
it looked good.
that visual matches the song, because those are two MCs that are very good at making it look very simple.
Yes.
You know what I mean? They're like, they're not doing too much. They're very
A whole lot of nothing
nonchalantly
look real good.
but
Yeah.
it's so fucking good.
So good.
And
I love
Danger
when
Mouse on the beat.
motherfuckers are able to do that. We got a video sneak peek that we need to get to before we get the
Please,
fuck out of
please,
here.
please.
too.
What you got? What you
Because
got?
we've been
What?
thinking about doing this, and we need to do this.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah. So
ready.
like we said,
yeah.
the brand new video from Vocab Slick and
Yes.
True Justice drops Monday.
Let's go.
Yeah,
This
9
Monday.
a.m. 9 a.m.
Nobody in the world
Do you have
has seen this.
Yeah.
This a world premiere.
And
World
we're not going to play the
premiere.
whole thing.
We
We're
need
gonna
at
play
least.
like
I need
the
30
first
seconds.
verse.
I need
We'll
30,
hit
40
the
seconds.
first verse. We'll hit the first verse.
All right. We need
and
it. We
then
love it. We need
y'all
it.
hit that subscribe, you know what I'm saying, and hit that premiere.
Hell
on
yeah.
Monday.
Exclusive.
Yeah, exclusive.
Ready.
Yeah.
We ready.
Where
We
you guys
ready.
dropping?
Ghostface.
Where are you dropping it on?
YouTube.
Who's YouTube?
Mine.
Yep.
Okay.
Vocab's
okay.
YouTube. So go check out. Go subscribe right now to Vocab's
Subscribe right now.
YouTube.
Subscribe
Subscribe
right
to
now.
both of
Let
our
them know the
YouTubes.
name. Let them know the
All
name.
of them, and
My
DJ
channel is
and
Vocab Slick.
Milkcrates.
His is DJ True Justice.
Yep.
And while
If
you're
you
there,
haven't-
just subscribe to ours. Go to theirs and then talk about how much you hate us on their shit, because we like that. We love
Yeah,
all the
just
hate
sub-
comments.
If you
Subscribe,
haven't
subscribe.
subscribed to any of us and you're just finding us tonight, you're missing out. And please do yourself a favor and subscribe to Vocab Slick and our boy DJ True Justice. We ain't fucking around here.
Man, we wanted to do that for y'all, man.
We want to see this.
Milk
This is-
crates and microphones get the exclusive.
You guys are good peoples, man.
You know
We
what I'm
appreciate
saying?
you guys coming.
Y'all
the
get the
fuck
what do they
out.
call it? The scoop.
The scoop.
Y'all
The
get
scoop.
the scoop.
The scoop a loop.
There's the visual up.
Yeah, I know. 1 second. Yeah.
What do you got for me, Siggy?
How
What do you got?
How does
We
it feel?
swimming
How's
through
it
this
feel?
technology,
Put it up.
man.
Put it
You
up.
know,
I
we
can't hear it.
Swimming through
I
this
can't hear it,
technology.
Sig.
It's all
What?
good, man.
I can't hear it.
Sig, we
Not
can't
even
hear
up
it.
yet.
Sig,
How's
we
it
can't hear
feel?
it. Sig, we can't
How's it
hear
feel?
it. Sig, I can't hear it. Sig, I need my mic turned up. Sig, I
How's
need
it
the mic
feel?
turned up.
It feels great. I love the attention.
Sig, hurry, need the
I
mic
love the
up.
attention.
Sig, you're
All right.
fucking up. All right.
So what we're doing right now, we're gonna
restart this bad boy.
Hold on.
Yeah.
brand new. Who was this video shot by?
Yo, yeah. Bring us in.
Mandela Newman, otherwise known as Della the Fella.
Oh,
okay. Let's get it, Siggy.
Well, hold on. We got something else going on in the background now.
Bro, get your Pornhub off of what's going on. You got Pornhub and you got this going on. You sick son of a bitch. Pornhub is free this month. This was goddamn go. You son of a bitch.
Not as easy as it looks.
This guy's busted.
Okay, almost there. I'm almost there.
Hey.
So this song's off. What album is this song off of now?
It'll be on my new album, but I don't have a title for it.
Okay.
This is just a joint in the atmosphere. This is actually a single that we're gonna press
And
on
this
vinyl.
is gonna happen.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
This
we're
is
pressing
gonna
it.
happen.
That's awesome.
Okay.
I forgot to ask this. Do you still do hard copies and shit like that?
Yeah, I got vinyl tapes and
You do
CDs.
tapes?
You got
Oh,
it, bro.
hell yeah. That's how you do
Hey,
tapes.
like that
Hit 'em up
hand-to-hand
at the
shit
shows.
is the stuff that's gonna live on this planet. Like, yeah, digital can just die at any
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
They could take that from us, but that fucking hard copy,
We're collecting
put
tapes.
that shit in
That's
a.
what they come to the shows for.
Hey,
You
if
know
you
what
if
I'm
you really got
Yeah.
tapes, let us know. We'll buy a tape. Send it this way. We're collecting tapes. We want tapes now from everybody we know. So
Yo, you guys have both been putting out some fire. Please keep it coming. We are super excited for.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming out and
Everything.
performing for
Thanks for
us and
having
doing
us.
everything, and also thank you for this right
Big
here.
shout out. Here's a little. We'll play a little
Sneak
snippet.
peek.
hold on. We'll pause it one more time. I'm just kidding. I just wanted to see if you would do it. Where are we at? I got no noise in the headphones.
What you got? What you
Damn
got?
it!
We
You
have
gotta
no-
go to settings.
We have no noise.
What?
You got to set it from the what do you call it? The audio in to audio
Yeah.
out or some shit like that on the headphones. I remember.
Here we go.
Okay.
It's all good.
Okay.
Welcome to
Swimming through this
Milkcrates and Microphones.
technology.
Got it. I don't have it. I guess. Yeah.
We're gonna get it right, get it tight. That's
Good
what
here.
we're gonna do. Yep. Yep.
Perfect.
All right.
Now
we start the whole thing, Siggy.
Once
All right,
again,
all right, well.
this is
We'll bring
so
it
on
back.
brand.
We're
On
bringing it back.
brand.
We're bringing
Bring
it
us
back.
in again.
Taking
Bring
it
us
back.
bring us all the way in
Run it
again,
back, run it
Sig.
back.
We're running it back one more time. Here we go.
Exclusive.
Exclusive.
Yes.
Here we go.
Come on, y'all.
Is that a blockbuster?
Yep.
I can only hope.
Get live, get down. Come on, y'all. Get live, get down. Come on, y'all. Get live, get down. Get down. Get down.
That's all you get.
Was that in Oregon?
Yeah, you're tight.
Hey, video.
That's hard. I like
Thank
that.
you, Sig.
I
Dropping
like
Monday.
that. I like that.
Drop
Dropping
it
on
Monday.
Monday.
June 10th.
30
I like
seconds,
that. I like
call it a
that.
deal.
June 10th.
We
dropping
heard the
Monday.
song, so we
Yeah,
heard the song
yeah.
in the studio tonight.
I can't
So,
wait
yeah,
for the
I like
video.
that.
I cannot
So yeah,
wait.
the last
You're a real piece of
remaining
work.
blockbuster is in Bend, Oregon.
Bend, Oregon.
Yep.
We've talked about it on this podcast because they did a little promo where you could go there and spend the night.
Yeah.
And rent it for, and it was hella cheap when we looked into it. It was like
$192 a
some
night.
shit
Yeah,
like
it was
that.
cheap. Yeah, I
you
remember.
go
whole
stay
store?
you could stay
Yeah.
the night there and watch movies and have popcorn and
I had a
candy and-
buddy who lived in Bend, Oregon for a long time, and now he just moved to fucking Utah. But yeah, that's how we were talking. Like,
Yeah.
it's $192 a night. I go, we should do it.
That's
do a podcast
crazy.
there. So we not fucking around. Is that all you really?
That's all you get.
All right.
Hey,
That's all
Monday.
you get.
Monday.
Okay.
Check out the video. That was a super sneak peek.
That was
exclusive,
so
super
sneaky.
small
That
sneak
That
peek.
was so sneaky.
But
I
hey,
honestly,
you know what that
that
does?
was so sneaky.
You know what that does? That's a little teaser. Go watch the video, get the like it, subscribe it,
In the
share
business,
it.
they call it a teaser.
Yeah, but
I call that a sneaky sneak.
dude,
That's if just the tip was a video.
That was Marvel. That was Marvel level right there.
I'm
that was
looking
Marvel
forward
level
to it.
teaser
That
right
wasn't even a tenth of the video. That was like a 27 seconds in.
did you expect more out of the
expected
super
at least 43 seconds.
All that setting it up, right? And then that's what we got.
One more time, I want to thank the guests, Vocab Slick, for coming in, joining us once again, coming back on the podcast. We can't wait to have you again. I'm sure we'll get you back on at some point. DJ True Justice, can't wait to have you back on. We're going to be seeing you guys in Modesto for Planet Asia on the
July 13th. July 13th, Lo-Fi Lounge.
We should
do
that.
Fire lineup.
We're gonna be
Vocab Slick, True Justice.
Yep.
We'll be posted up there doing a live podcast, so you guys can stop by and say what's up and get on the mics and do your thing.
I'm gonna tell you.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you right now. It's a whole lot of exclusive shit going on.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna come back in November when we're on the Slap Frost tour. We're gonna bring Z-Man with us.
Let's fucking do that.
Let's go.
Let's do that.
Let's go.
Hey, let's do that. We'll put that on the books for a show. Once again, thank you guys. You want to plug like where we can find you? What's the best place?
Vocabslick.com.
Where we can get your music and the money goes to you.
Yeah, vocabslick.com for sure. If you want to follow me on the socials, at vocabslick on Instagram, it's a pretty good spot.
DJTrueJustice.bandcamp.com or what do you got?
That's where all the money get the money to me.
Yeah,
that's what I want.
Straight to me.
Go to the Bandcamp.
DJTrueJustice.bandcamp.com. Also, justinscase.bandcamp.com. It goes straight into our pockets.
There you go. Hey, yes.
And I'm gonna let y'all know, not only are we dropping the No Time to Lose video on Monday, we are also dropping a new Justin's Case single on Monday. It's called Give a Little.
Okay.
Look out for that.
Can't wait.
We're excited.
Yeah, on justinscase.bandcamp.com.
There you go. Check it out. Go to the Bandcamps. Buy the physical copies of CDs, cassettes, albums, whatever you can get.
Merch.
Purchase the tracks. Don't just download for free. Support the artists because these guys are putting out some great work. They're working hard. Support your artists.
And with the Spotifys and the Pandoras, the money's not getting distributed like it should.
Just do us a favor. If you're a fan of the Milks, don't be a dirtbag.
There's those janky promoters.
Just don't be
there.
a fucking dirtbag. Go to the Bandcamp and just fucking purchase it like a proper gentleman would do.
Yeah.
Don't be a fucking Gentile. Don't be a dirtbag. Get it properly here. Come on now. We know better.
Turn
than
in your
this.
Spotify right now.
I couldn't.
You're done.
I left Spotify. I couldn't. But I would get it. I will get it properly.
Yo, before we go,
what do you got?
DJ True Justice.
Yes.
In a quick sum of words, what does hip hop mean to you?
Thank you.
On the spot.
On the spot.
Self-expression.
There you go.
Same question to you, brother.
Vocab Slick. What's hip hop mean to you?
Inspiration.
Nice.
Nice.
Short and sweet.
Nice. I like that.
But perfect.
Siggy.
Yes, sir.
Short and sweet to you.
On the spot.
On the spot.
On the spot.
What's it mean?
Love.
Oh, it's all love.
I wasn't even going to ask him that, but we'll take it. Let's go. It's all love, baby.
Thank you to everyone that's joined us and stuck with us 200 episodes later.
Yes.
We're still here doing this fucking thing. I don't have the cord. Give me the cord. That's why I was like, why does this sound fucked up?
And it sounds okay, though. What's going on?
We're still in it.
Okay, let's go.
On brand.
Boom.
And we are back. But thank you very much for joining us. Sticking with us, doing the thing. 200 episodes in, and we are still doing it. We're not going to stop. Thank you to Vocab Slick for coming out once again.
Man. Thank you, guys.
Thank you to DJ True Justice for coming out one more time. I mean, this has been a hell of a fucking ride, and we have a lot more in store for 2024.
Oh, we sure do. We
ain't going to quit now. We got some more guests. We got great live shows. Go check out your local hip-hop scene because I promise you, you're going to find something, a gym out there. You're going to find a gym that you didn't know. You're going to find yourself a Vocab Slick. You're going to find yourself
You got to dig, though. You got to
look.
look. You got to really fucking look.
You got to care.
Keep looking. You'll find it. Thank you to my boy, Matt, Mr. His boy, their boy, everybody's boy for doing his thing.
God didn't create this shit, but we did, and we're going to continue to create this motherfucker every other week. And if you're a milkhead till you're dead, just remember we're here for you guys, and we appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is Money for, and we're here for a motherfucker to be here until forever. So let's get this on until we can't anymore.
Yeah, thank you to my boy Sig on the left for doing what you do. We couldn't do this podcast without you. You are an integral part to the operation,
a good man.
my friend.
A good man.
Hey, it's all love. Hey, big shout out to Vocab Slick. Big shout out to True Justice.
Sir.
Hey,
yes, sir.
Go check him out live. If you haven't seen him yet, please go check him out live.
Yeah, and if you're watching this, go ahead and listen to this on all the podcast apps,
Yes.
Podbean, Spotify, and iTunes. If you're listening to this, what the fuck you're doing? Come to YouTube and come watch us.
Watch
the
it.
show's a lot better visually. Go ahead and like this, subscribe it, and leave a comment telling us how much you hate Matthew.
Thank you.
We all do.
Please do. Please do.
I love you, bro.
Please do.
As always, do not kill yourself, America, because we love you. And peace the fuck out.
Peace, 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 peace. Peace.